right, welcome back. Session 2, NCAA's getting at you right now, and man, we made it. Round 1, a lot of upsets. 10 top 10 upsets. I think 28 overall upsets, something like that.
Yeah, check those social media feeds. Our guy John Kozak has been making graphics. This is Mark Bader and
guys.
David Bray over to my left. I'm Andrew Spey. Thank you for joining us for a multi-screen experimentation.
Experience?
An experience. We've got, I don't know, dozens of screens up right now, but we're looking at the Matcast, which is on ESPN Plus. That's how you watch all 8 mats at once for this awesome second round of the NCAA tournament. Or you can put on ESPN, the main cable, the mothership. You can watch wrestling on ESPN. Doesn't happen very often. And then you can watch us talk about the wrestling that we're watching on ESPN.
Or talk to you if you're in that chat.
Yeah.
Jump
get in
in,
that
say
chat.
hi, say what's up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Or don't.
The conversation in the chat has gone where a lot of people would expect. Can Penn State have 10 All-Americans this year? What do you think, Bader? Can
Yes.
they do it? Will they do it?
No.
Have they done it?
No.
No.
They won't do it. God, I feel stupid saying they won't because all of them.
Everyone's seated in the top 8. Braden Davis
You just feel like.
came through. He had a scare against Kurt Phipps of Bucknell in the first round, but did not get upset.
Yeah, he in fact ended up with a major. He was losing 4-0, ended up with a 12-4 major. Pretty nuts.
So we do have some, the Consi pigtails are going on, correct?
Yeah, so they have the consolations on those outside mats, 1, 2, 7, and 8. And then the championship rounds are in those middle 4 mats.
Figueroa, Peterson. Who you got? Peterson just escaped. Figueroa's
Returning
got
national champion?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he shows up at this tournament. We've seen that last year, and now with an opportunity to do it again.
He leads, 3-1 here in the first. Must take down Escape, obviously.
And you
Also,
see those.
if you guys want to follow, the action as it's happening on Track Wrestling, we got the tiles that are there in your feed. You can kind of keep track of the scores that way if you can't watch live. But
Let's talk about these
stuff going
upsets.
on. Yeah. How'd you do, Spade? 125 in your bracket.
I got to count them up here. I touched my earpiece thinking I had a pen in my ear. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, so not the best.
Yeah, let's see. I got. I'm a heavyweight. 125. Yeah, so I had 3. I got 3 wrong at 125.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And Bader, did you even do a bracket?
I didn't do a bracket this year. Did it in my head, though. You want to know the results?
You didn't get any wrong.
Yeah.
So far.
100%.
The whole, not just 125. Across the board.
I joked about having a 10 perfect brackets so far, and some online funny guy said, "Oh, so did I. I printed them out off NCAA.com." It's one way to do it.
By the way, Mark Anthony McGowan, don't look now. He's got a 3-0 lead over Vincent Robinson.
Battle of the Freshies.
Or do look now, probably, was what you want to do.
Look now.
So that's a good that's a good result there for him. And we saw McGowan kind of missing for a year. Well, they don't have redshirt years in the Ivies, but that year that would have been a redshirt,
Gray?
he didn't wrestle. He kind of wasn't around, and you wonder how good is he? Well, he looks pretty darn good right now, up 3-0 over the 4 seed.
And Winton Denkins, I know not many people are watching the Wrestleback, the Consi Wrestleback rounds, but on mat 8, Winton Denkins just hit a beautiful duck under, completely disappeared behind Gabe Willichel. So if you're looking for a cool mat, cool move, rewind there.
That is a cool move.
What I like about this round is the 8-9. You're pretty much guaranteed to get a nice close bout at every weight, and that's Caleb Smith of Nebraska, a senior All-American, against Sheldon Seymour of Lehigh at 125. See his right leg is taped up. He was a little injured in the last match. Seymour was right before the EIWA tournament. Still was able to win that. And now he's down 1-0 in the second to Smith. He'll probably get choice in the third.
Yeah, Seymour had to dig deep. Smith, had to dig deep in that first round match, and right now looking like it's going to be another close one.
Yeah, that was Nick Babin of Pitt. That was a near miss. Well, there was so back to 125 in the upsets. There was only one upset at 125. So if you went all chalk, you only got one wrong. You picked a couple upsets that didn't happen, as did I. You want to be a little adventurous. You want to you know, when it comes to picking the All-Americans, what really matters is like your quarterfinals and whatnot, where it gets really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the couple of the upsets I picked were just straight up wrong. So
Yeah.
I was very courageous, and I picked the 17 seed over the 16.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes it happens, right?
Yeah.
It's just more fun that way. But if you were just, you know, had more money on it or something, yeah, just go chalk.
By the way, Dean Peterson currently
Tied it up.
4-4 and trying to put Figueroa on his back.
So you got a takedown. Wow.
Yeah, big
Figueroa.
time.
I mean, they call him Mean Dean for a reason. He's a tough dude. He's going
Yeah.
to get that ride out into the third period.
And
And
he'll
then,
have choice,
yeah.
right? Peterson probably has choice.
Luke Lillidahl picking up near fall on Blake West. So don't think we're going to have too much of an upset scare there.
Brian in the chat, he wants me to read his comment.
Okay. What's
All
up,
right?
Brian?
I'm going to read his comment. I live right near Bucknell and have a side gig with the athletic department. The wrestlers take great pride in their program. They are grateful for getting the program back, and they work hard.
Good. Coach Wernsberger is a cool dude. Saw him at EIWAs. It's just a positive atmosphere. A lot of those EIWA programs. Whoa, oh, Richie.
Takedown Figueroa.
Richie
Figueroa.
Figs, not sweating it. Sheldon Seymour picked up.
Oh, reversal.
Man, what a match. 7-7. What's riding?
Oh, he got a cradle. Far side cradle.
Oh no,
Dude, that's crazy. What's the official slapping Dean Peterson?
Maybe he was
for?
grabbing one
Shoulder?
finger. Maybe it was Figueroa grabbing one finger.
Oh yeah, you can't peel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. You got to peel hands. Oh, slap the mat, Dean Pete.
Man, look at that. That's
Man, Rutgers needed that. They had two upsets. Dylan Shawver and Olivieri both went down in the first round, but Dean Peterson taking out the defending national champ.
dude, he's like seeing red now. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, freaking fired up, man. Incredible.
Scarlet Knights, stand
He's
up.
going to be cutting weight and happy tonight. He'll be happy to cut weight tonight.
Yeah, 125.
Dude, incredible there. And
Steve Middich.
how did Seymour get this 7-2 lead? I was too busy watching this cradle.
I didn't see it. It was
I think it was a reversal and backs right at the end of the period.
Okay.
At the end of the second. Or
McGowan.
at least backs. I don't know if there was a reversal.
Dude, this is about to be a good couple minutes here for
125. What?
about to be a good couple minutes for Jersey fans. McGowan up 4-0. He and Dean P might
Quinn
be pulling the
Kesnick's trying to track him. Look at
Get him. He works hard.
Dean's like,
He got him. He tracked him, ran him down.
He
Dean's
shot him
like-
down.
Dean wants to keep that sweat going, I bet.
Yeah. And the Rutgers guys are like, yo, get on TV, man.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Man, awesome there. By the way, Lillidahl up 16-2.
Yep.
Super dominant.
Now we got Spratley and Poulin. This is one of our 10 second round bouts to watch. We just got that graphic up and already.
And we're not
second-
excited because we don't like Richie Figueroa. But upsets are exciting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and the emotion.
I like
and
Richie a lot.
This is, I mean, how many NCAAs have you gone to? Like the emotion per square foot down on that floor.
Unbelievable. You've been there. Yeah, you know.
It's what makes this tournament amazing. You don't get more excitement and the lowest lows and the highest highs all in the same place like this.
Dude, Sheldon-
Together, simultaneously.
Yeah. Sheldon Seymour with the win, and not an upset by seed, but by ranking, that is, I think. Feels like.
Let's find out. I tell you, at 125, I scroll through my list of dudes, and Seymour, yeah, he's ranked 14th. Smith ranked 8th. So the ranking's still perfect by J.D. Rader and John Kozak, but that's how upsets happen. Perfect rankings get shaken up.
Yeah, they're only perfect before the matches happen, and then afterwards you got to do it again.
Man,
Perfect.
so, hey, as a Lehigh fan, you love to see Sheldon Seymour. I'm a Nebraska fan, too. I need them to get second place so I don't have to do as many push-ups. We're doing bets. We're betting amongst ourselves, and the penalty, some shups.
Shups.
Yeah.
I like shups.
Luke won. Sheldon Seymour won. That many people probably had Caleb Smith, just guessing. Figueroa, that's definitely an upset. I had him in the semi, so bye-bye. And then M.A. McGowan,
Yeah.
going to do another upset
We'll
over
see. Still a
Wow.
minute to go for Robinson.
B-Rob. Let's see a wrist snap from hell, Vincent Robinson.
He's great, man. He's so good at those.
That would be
Rivera and Strickenberger already junkyard dog action out there. Alley Cats. 3-0. Rivera flash takedown.
Could be a 12 versus a 13 in the quarter.
Man, McGowan almost hit a beautiful duck under there. They went out of bounds. 35 to go. Robinson's going to have to get himself to a score.
Yeah, round of 16.
McGowan taking the long way back to the center.
He's got 35 seconds.
Never too surprising to see chaos at 125.
No, that's true. It's like Dean Peterson, he's had quite the range of results.
So now a stall against McGowan. Robinson would win with the takedown.
Yeah.
And McGowan's not going back to the
They
center.
got 4-3. Was that the second stall? Or did that just mess up the score? It went from 4-1 to 4-3.
It's 4-3. I'm looking at track wrestling. Everything seems to be in sync now. I mean, at first rounds, you want to test everything as much as you can, but sometimes it ain't possible.
Oh, Robinson looking for a go behind here. Man, this is nuts.
Under 20, short time. Ventresca's got a 3-point lead. Robinson doesn't have it yet. 10 seconds. Oh man, they don't have a lot of room in the out of bounds there. They got a real close scorers table.
McGowan taking his time.
9 seconds to hold on.
Man.
Yeah, long.
Not quite the straight line back to the center.
No.
Oh, Robinson's behind.
Robinson's got a rear standing with 7 seconds. Oh! Robinson's going to get the takedown.
Did they give it to him?
Robinson's going to get the takedown.
Yeah. Wow.
Man.
Wins it last second.
Vincent
he threw his headgear.
Yeah,
He
throw
threw
him
his
out.
headgear.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
disqualified.
Dude, that is
Strickenberger was down 3. Now he's got Rivera on his back. Strickenberger got him in a chokehold. Oh, Rivera able to get his hips back.
Rivera might choke himself out here.
Dude,
Dude,
gosh.
dude,
Whatever it
this
takes.
is
If
nasty.
he's still on his back,
45
he's ripping,
seconds left.
literally ripping his own head off.
Belly is facing the mat, and he's
his-
on his back.
And he's getting near fall. Well, I mean, he already got the full 4.
But he's still in criteria.
Yeah. Score is 6-4 Robinson. They awarded it, and they're going to review it. All right.
I guess
Rivera got off his back. Strickenberger almost unloaded a clip.
Robinson and McGowan's still on the mat. I don't know.
Yeah, they're reviewing.
It didn't seem like there's much to review.
Well, yeah,
No,
it looks
they
like they're
got
going to,
it.
yeah, they confirmed. Man, McGowan wrestled a really good 6 minutes, and then that last minute he was backpedaling and
Yeah,
man.
that's that.
When they say or a lead, never hold on to a lead. They say.
Yeah, prevent defense. Oh, I think you lost your mic, Bader. Bader, you ever been on camera with mic up before?
How does this work? Go ahead, talk, guys.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, you hear me? You got me? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Hear me?
Check.
All right, Ventresca up 3-0.
Poulin has not given up the escape, but he hasn't been anywhere near in control.
And then
Spratly.
on the TV we have the.
I thought he was going to roll out of that,
Robinson.
but no. Oh, Anthony Ashnall in the corner.
Is that man? He didn't even throw it. It just kind of flung the headgear, flung out of his hand.
Pew!
Where's the line
It's
between team point and not team point?
6-4. Unless you throw it at someone or with malicious intent or something, like get out of here with.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree.
If you spike it in somebody's face, if you chuck it at the opposing coaches or your opponent, yeah, take off a point. That, make it a bad penalty, fine, but not. Well, according to the rule book, it says if you throw it in this direction. I mean, come on.
Dude, if they take this takedown off the board,
No,
I think the NC State corner is going to
so
go
the main
nuts.
ESPN feed we can read, it says coaches challenge red takedown. So it sounds like it's another to do with the headgear. I don't know why it's taking so long though. We had him on his back.
Yeah, I'm saying if they reverse the call the takedown. people
Oh
are gonna go
yeah,
nuts.
yeah. Okay.
I think they're just playing this because it's already done up there.
Oh, you're right. They moved on. All right, we can see the future.
Wait, they moved
No.
on where?
Yeah, no, bottom right. They haven't moved on yet.
Yeah, they're on both
Oh my
screens.
gosh, they are still on there.
Dubuque is about to go after Pat Pop.
It's still on the TrackCast panel. It's like, yeah.
Oh.
This is actively, happening. Man, this is crazy.
I'm not sure. Tommy Gant and Pat Pop been matching.
It doesn't really help to argue with the on the mat officials either because it's independent review.
Yeah, it was one of the few times.
You think that matters? They want to tell everyone who will listen
Yeah.
why their guy should. win this
Spratly
challenge.
did get a reversal on Poulin, it looks like. So Spratly, it's 2-0. Two Big 12 guys.
He thought about throwing his headgear again.
All right,
All right.
good sportsmanship.
Now it's over.
I can't get that back, my headgear. Oh.
Raise my hand.
For the cameras.
Clint Kesnich is poised up. He's going to try to snag Vincent Robinson for the
Chase him down.
post-match. Strickenberger. Good thing for Rivera. I mean, he is down by 6, but he didn't lose his head, which it felt for a moment like that was possible.
Yeah. All right, we're getting close. 125 is popping off. Tyler Fortson. We should probably take. It's been about 20 minutes. Should probably take a quick break. Come
Do a
back.
quick break. Come back, yeah.
Quick break?
We good on a quick break?
And then come back?
Yeah.
And then we'll come
Quick
back.
break, then
Okay.
We'll come back.
See you guys soon.
We're back. And
So are you.
Troy Spratley, Steve O'Poulin, that one's in the third period. Spratley committed to this ride. He was up 2-1 going into the third, and he's looking for a complete third period ride out, which looking like he might do.
I do. He's got 30-some seconds. Riding time's not going to, make a difference. So this is all.
By the way, Steve-O returning to his roots with the Mohawk for this tournament.
His life be like.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, I heard a story. If you guys listened to the press conference with the coaches, you already heard this too. But
So go ahead.
David Taylor, somebody asked him about the fires. There were some fires in Stillwater, very dangerous. Apparently, Troy Spratley was using a bulldozer to try to move debris in front of his house, like as a fire break. Yeah.
Oh.
He's got a bulldozer? He just has a bulldozer. Wow.
I don't know if it's his personal dozer.
Or he knows somebody has
Yeah.
access to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the right people in Stilly. They get your hands on a bulldozer.
I bet that's a little easier silly than like Austin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's dozer country.
We also got Matt Ramos on the mat, famous Ramos.
Famous Ramus.
Wow, like a real true Mohawk. I didn't get a close up till now, but that's like shoot
That's
from
the same one that he had when he was on that famous YouTube video.
You know?
This is the final.
Spratley.
Spratley drops down.
That was
Gonna
well
try to look
timed.
and put him in danger.
I thought Steve-O was out.
Yeah, great return from Spratley. That's gonna win him the match.
Man,
Yep.
that's a good ride, Cowboy.
Okay.
Cowboys are supposed to be able to ride,
Big
right?
boy ride. Did Jet win? Did we miss the end?
Oh, Northern Colorado is challenging locked hands. I kind of wondered about that too on that return. Returned him like with a double leg, and then might have held on a little too long.
Behind the knees.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what they call it.
Then Tresca Moore could come down. Moore a takedown as will do it. It's 5-3 with 30 seconds to go.
Also, Matt Ramos.
ACC battle.
Ramos Moran. This is a all Indiana battle here in terms of where they wrestle in college, not where they're from. But
That's right. The 2 Big Ten teams from Indiana.
Bloomington and West Lafayette.
You got it. How many D1 campuses have you not been to, Bader?
I've been to them all.
Oh, they're gonna call
Every
this
single
they're
one.
gonna call this locked hands. He held on a little too long, I think.
I didn't even think about it like that. It would be, and then looking back in my replaying in my head, I'm like, yeah, for sure he had his hands locked.
And that's when they're going to be looking for, like, if you're trying to keep riding a guy and you're bringing him down from the mat after he stands up, like, you got to change quick.
Braden
So
Davis already with
they'll-
the takedown, by the way. That's big.
They'll redo that. They'll go right back to where the locked hand is and put 8 seconds or whatever black on the clock, right?
Yeah. Yep. So it could go from a situation where Steve-O's losing to now it's tied with an opportunity to win. Ramos up 4-0.
Ventresca got the dub in that all-ACC battle. Spencer Moore, super tough. He just took one too many losses to get that seed. And no locked hands. All right.
Ooh, I kind of want to see it one more time.
They give you a little reaction time. I guess he didn't hold on for quite enough to
It was like a 1,001
give up a
count or
point.
something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right, Oklahoma State fans. Disappointed a little bit, I guess, in Serber going down to Patrick Brophy in the first round, but I think everybody else got through, and now you got your first quarterfinalist. And you make the quarterfinals, you're 1 match away from the semis and guaranteed All-American status, and if you lose, you're still only 1 match away from guaranteed All-American status.
Ramos looking now for
Bonus.
bonus points.
3-1 Davis leading Brown.
Oh, there's that Zeth Romney shot. They've used that shot before. Can't fool me with that.
Walking through. That's a really nice
Set up in the back there.
hallway, yeah. Normally it's just like cinder blocks and concrete and paint. That's like a real area.
Carpet.
Yeah, well, that's what it normally looks like.
Yeah.
A bunch of gear and chairs and just stuff.
Boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got to go past the part where like the concession stands have like a locked cage with all of their extra like
Yeah.
beer and stuff, and it's like, let me get in there, open up that
Oh,
cage.
yeah, speaking of, where's the,
Yo, Purple Bee, where we're at, by the way, in Austin, Texas, they have a great craft service table. They don't mess around.
man, crack a beer at some point.
I crack a nice tall cold one.
Crack one.
Yeah, crack him.
Homemade
It
salsa
is.
as well.
It's 6:30, guys. It's not morning anymore.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Is it?
Parker, JC asked, has Parker Keckeisen wrestled at all? Yes, he won his first bout.
By Zach? Major decision?
Tony Ramos? No. Matt Ramos.
That's
yeah,
right.
Keckeisen got a tech fall 19-4 over Colton Hawks of Mizzou.
Oh, yeah. Braden Davis with that 3-1 lead. Important for him to get that takedown early. He and Braxton Brown had a crazy one in Big Ten, so.
Top seed Lucas Bird, Illinois on the mat at 133 pounds. Had a tight one first round. A third period ride out, and he won 3-2. He's got an early takedown first half of the first period here. Ramos up 8-0, your number 2 seed at 125.
You know, we got emailed the updated brackets from the great Eve Duncan that works at Track Wrestling, and we'll continue to get those emails, but I miss just picking up the brackets
The
in
paper,
press row.
yeah.
Just they print out a ton, they have them stacked up, fresh off
They're
the...
warm. Nothing like
Yeah.
the smell of warm brackets.
And then you pick them and go, of course I want those brackets. Let me get those. And then maybe you look at them for a little bit,
Yeah,
and then
then
you
you-
put them down, and then you never touch them again.
I think about how much paper is probably wasted.
Yeah.
A small chunk of forest is...
But they do ask you, do you want them?
Yeah, and you always do want them.
Of course, yeah, you're never going to turn down brackets.
Just fold them up.
You know what always happens to me is I'll put them
Yeah,
in
do
my
Sammy
I'll-
the Bull.
Yeah.
What happens to me is I'll put them in my backpack because I'm like, I'm gonna bring these home and I'll definitely like look at these again, and then they stay in my backpack for like a couple months and they're just crumpled up. And then
I bet I have like
Yeah.
I used to have like a Dapper Dan booklet in my backpack.
No, that would definitely happen. You open up like a backpack, or maybe you switch backpacks, and then it's like, well, this has been in the bottom of my backpack.
for years.
Yeah.
Where'd I put my? I don't know where my bag is.
Oh, I moved your bag, Bader.
Back
It's
there?
behind our lovely appointed
Wall,
set
half wall.
dressings.
Oh,
and
dang.
shout out to Cliff Keen for sponsoring this wonderful watch party, for being a great company that makes great wrestling gear, which you might see back there. They
It's on
sent us some
display.
cool gear. Yeah, and we're all wearing Cliff Keen except for Bader.
somebody's calling out Bader in the chat, by the way.
Yeah?
What's up?
it's Joe Williamson. He said,
Oh, bro.
he said he texted you the last time you guys wrestled, and you've been ducking him
He
since.
texted me?
Whoa!
That's what he said.
Whoa!
That's what he said.
I feel like Joe got to the beers a little early this Thursday afternoon.
It sounds like you ducked him.
I mean, it's in writing. It's right here on my screen. I see it.
I tagged Joe. I'll put it in writing.
That's kind of like how Steven Stonebreaker teched you that
I think
one
that's the
time.
last time I wrestled Joe.
Your old classmate from Northwestern? Northwestern College?
That's not what happened.
We used to go and we would take a rake, like when there's a bunch of leaves, and we'd rake like a circle or a giant rectangle in the
nice.
yard.
Yeah.
And go. And usually he ended up crying by the end.
Oh, hey.
Oh, man.
So we have varying accounts of how it all went down.
Yeah.
I think Joe just wants to rematch.
I don't think Joe wants a rematch.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
I would love to see it.
Dawton or Dofton Lifting, y'all are all scrubs.
Okay.
I don't know if he's talking about everybody in the chat or us here at the table. And I don't know. I think Bader had a
I got a stop sign.
pretty decent career.
Yeah. By the way, Zeth Romney and Knox are wrestling over here.
Oh yeah, West Coast battle. Except Stanford, no longer part of the Pac-12.
Yeah, they're used to be in the Pac-12 for the Pacific Coast.
And
Now
now
they're in the Atlantic Coast.
The Ac-12.
Yeah.
For the Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Yeah. All right, we're going into the third. Braxton Brown on bottom of Maryland. He trails by 3 to Braden Davis. He's going to need an escape and takedown, but that could go pretty far. Angelo Rini and Dom Serrano. Rini beat Ethan Oakley, right, in the first round, or no?
Yes.
We're up to 133 now. Now, that's a weight class where I also got some wrong, but there were at least some upsets that would spare me or give me an excuse anyway. Dylan Shawver from Rutgers went down to Sean Speidel of Central Michigan. Great job by the Chippewas getting that win. Ethan Oakley, as mentioned, lost to Angelo Rini. Angel Escobedo, great lightweight wrestler, apparently doing a pretty good job with those lightweights in Bloomington. And then I got Ryan Miller, Jacob Van D. I had Van D of Nebraska. Instead, it was Ryan Miller, Philadelphia, the hometown Quakers, doing pretty good stuff here.
Braxton Brown with the reversal in the third period, so it's now 4-3. He leads Braden Davis.
Oh, he trails still by 1.
Yeah, Davis leads Brown 4-3.
Oh, I said, yep,
Yeah.
sorry.
I know what you meant.
Yeah,
That's not what you said. And that's
not what I
actually
said.
what's important is what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say what you mean and mean what you say, but do as I say, not as I do.
All right, Braden's out now. It's 5-3. Braden Davis in the lead, and I will stand by that.
Braden Braxton? Yeah.
Is ESPN Plus working for you guys, says DJ. Yeah, we got it. We got it up.
Another takedown for Lucas Bird makes it 7-0 here early in the third period.
Yeah.
Running time over 2 minutes, so he's working on a major.
I like those Illinois singlets. It's like traditionally like the stripes, the block eye. I don't know, it's cool traditional look.
Yeah.
My favorites, I like a solid color. I don't like lots of colors and designs. I like
Yeah, just like
that's my personal preference.
The Iowa, the Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
UNI's got that with the
Cornell's
purple.
got the all red.
Yeah, with the C. Penn State. Is Penn State too busy, or do you?
No,
Okay.
one of those. That's
That little
classic
belt?
and basic. That's nice. Like Maryland,
Well, that's Maryland's thing. Is
shield or
their
whatever.
flag? It's
Yeah.
the flag of Maryland. The Lord Calvert and Lord somebody else.
Yeah, Lord Calvert. Dean Peterson, that's the first really big, big upset, right, of the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, there's number 4
Panero Johnson was
went
a big
down,
one.
but he wasn't he's an All-American yet. This is a returning national champ.
Yeah.
And Dave is going to be able to play defense against Brown. So Penn State, I think a lot of people were, if there was a vulnerable guy in that lineup, and vulnerable might even be too strong of a word, but
Has anybody ever put 10 in the quarters?
Probably.
well, yeah. How did Minnesota get their 10? Yeah, that's it. All right, so Braden Davis, Penn State fans, You can breathe easy. You got Brady Davis through. You're not going to probably lose another one for the rest of the day, although you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
2001, right? Check out
Yeah.
those brackets.
20-0 would be a pretty good day.
Pretty good. Seth Romney 4-0, leading Knox. Buzakis Spidel. That's coming up. And Rini still leads Dom Serrano. Man, that would be tough for Northern Colorado Bear fans. You see Poulin lose by a hair. And now the number 21 seed, Angelo Rini. He's formerly of Columbia University, grad transfer to Indiana. Ivy League guys can't wrestle as grad students or can't compete in any sport. So that's not an uncommon sign. And this is his final year to reach the podium. And he is out of eligibility after this. So that would be a pretty good feel-good story if we see from the 21 seed. Now he's up 10-3.
So it didn't take long to find out in 2001 when Minnesota had 10 All-Americans, did not make, the 33-pounder didn't make it to the
Quarters.
quarters. He lost to Matt Acevedo.
Hey.
We lost to Johnny Thompson.
Acevedo, head coach of Drexel now.
Yeah.
And they had a pretty good EIWAs. They finished second. He got Coach of the Year. Rini now just a 3-point lead over Serrano. So he's not Cinderella Man yet.
Rini not going to stop attacking. He dives in on a single leg. And Serrano trying to defend.
Frost McGonigal. This is going to be a good one. Iowa State's Evan Frost, right? Jacob is 41. And Connor McGonigal, formerly of Lehigh, wrestled at 41 and qualified, then tried to get back down to 33. Ryan Crookham beats him out for a spot. Now McGonigal's at Virginia Tech, and he's got himself the 6th seed. And in a little bit of irony, Ryan Crookham, you hate to see it, nobody's happy, even McGonigal, but he's out couldn't make the postseason, going to try for a medical redshirt.
Man, Macron and Joey Cruz also, by the way, wrestling in the consolations. Joey Cruz beat Macron. That was probably his biggest win, one of his biggest wins of the year. And then Macron beat Cruz at Big Ten, so they've split on the year. But that's a pretty tough match to have first round consolation.
Yeah, it wouldn't be likely. Cruz at the 29 and Macron at the 20. I think they're ranked a little higher. But would you be shocked if either of them made the 125-pound podium?
No,
I don't think shocked would be the rule, would be the thing.
Wow. Sorry, back in 2001, Damian Hahn, the number 5 seed, lost first round.
Dang, that's crazy.
Head coach of the Jackrabbits. Rini does pull it off, by the way. So that's an upset. Upset alert. Hit the...
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, ting, 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 ting. That's like a cowbell. It's
Yeah.
cowboy-esque.
Oh, you're getting a 1-800 number calling you, Spay. It could be important. What if it's a sweepstakes?
What if I won the sweepstakes? No, it's this guy keeps calling me. I don't know. Likely? Scam likely? I don't know why. Bothers me all the time. All right, so Davis wins, Bird wins, Knox loses.
Buzakis up 3-1. He's the 7 seed. Wrestling Spidel of Central Michigan.
Zan Fugit and Nasir Bailey. Bailey was tested in the first round.
Yeah, he was. And Fugit's tough. Buzakis just extended that lead.
Jin Kui says best singlets are VT Camo USA singlets, and that Macron is going to AA.
Okay. Oh, you
In
just
case
gotta-
we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do air horn next?
Oh,
And then figure out a way to mute. You can mute.
Yeah. Figure out a way or just do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Keith
Zeth
Gothard
Romney,
or
Zeth Romney into the quarterfinals
over Tyler Knox.
over Knox. I picked the Knox upset, just was kind of feeling it, but Romney looking good.
Yeah, I went crazy. I had Oakley and Knox in the quarterfinals, so that was obviously stupid of me. So go ahead and roast that. Keith Gothard. Nice, thank you, Bader.
We had all the buttons.
AKA Keith Gotthard, as he's also known, says Little Rock singlets are America's singlet. Keith is a big Little Rock guy. His son wrestles there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
McGonigal with the first takedown on Frost. Now, Frost did not have a great Big 12s.
No. Coach Dresser talked about that in an interview.
It's not an air horn. Well, I guess, yeah, it's a horn.
Yeah, it sounded like Frost had been off the mat for a while, and he was just getting back, and kind of wonder if he's all the way healthy.
Yeah, a little mat rust. Buzakis leads 2 takedowns to 2 escapes. Now in the second period. Ayala Farber with Iowa on Iowa. Or 2 Iowan schools anyway. ESPN's in a commercial, but no commercials on ESPN Plus. That's nice. Buzakis. They tried to ride Buzakis. What does he do? Reversal.
He's leading the nation in reversals, surely.
Yeah, that's what he always does. So Macron going to get some near fall at the end of the period. He's got a 9-3 lead on Joey Cruz.
Larry Steele says Penn State 7 finals. Let's make another challenge. We're doing challenge for push-ups.
Challenge.
How many Penn State finalists? Larry Steele hit the over-under at 7.
That's the
Was
over-under?
it 6.5 or is it 7.5?
It's 6.5.
Okay, so let me just tell you. I'm just going to go based on what I picked in my
Okay.
my bracket thing.
And this will be at the end of the tournament. We'll have to figure. Well, actually, this is
We'll know
session
tomorrow night.
5. Yeah. This is a
Session 4.
Session 4. Okay.
Oh,
PSU.
man. Semifinalists or finalists? Finalists. Is that right?
Finalist. 6.5.
I picked 7 in the finals in my brackets.
Bray says over. Bader.
They're going to have at least 6. I'll take the under. Why not?
Bader takes the under. I'll take the over, but I think that's a good prop bet.
Yeah.
All right, you guys play at home as well, and
Who's this guy?
do the
Quinn
shups
Kesnick's
when you
talking to
lose. Is that? It's not. Who's that?
He's got a Penn State fleece on. He looks like
That's a Warner recording artist.
Warren Zeiders. Is that a country music guy? Well, let's Google. We got the power. We got the internet.
yeah, we got the power.
Got the whole internet at
We
our
got
fingertips.
the power. Got the power. Okay. Warren Donald Zeiders is an American country music singer and songwriter. He's got 4 studio albums under Warner Records. He's a Warner guy. Pretty Little Poison and Relapse.
Okay.
His #1 country hit, Pretty Little Poison. Oh, he's from the sweetest place on earth.
Hershey,
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So he's in the backyard of the PIAAs.
Drake Ayala, he's up 6-2 on Farber.
He's talking to ESPN's Quint Kesnich about what? We don't know. We don't have the sound on. Tell us.
But they're laughing. They're having a great time.
They're smiles.
Yeah. Nasir Bailey got the escape on Zan Fugit, so it's 3-1 there. Whoa, he just fell
is that
over.
Who did?
Bailey
Nasir
lost
Bailey.
his balance and Fugit. Did Fugit or Fugit?
Fugit.
Fugit. That's what I thought.
I think it's something else.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
there is another way that
You would say it.
you
David.
want.
That's how I would say
When
it.
you first see it, that's how you want to say it.
Do you want me to say it?
You can say it.
Fuck it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that is what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yo, you know where he's from? Nixa, Missouri.
Ah, I know a guy from Nixa.
You know 2 guys.
I know 2 guys. At least 2.
Man, Nasir Bailey got out of bounds there. That was dire straits for a minute.
Yeah. That was your money or not money for nothing.
Chicks for free.
It was basically the Sultan of Swing right there. Do you get any of those, Bray?
I mean, I got the money for nothing, but I don't remember.
Sultan of Swing.
It's just another song by the same band.
By Dire Straits.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Just a little, Dire Straits humor for
80s. Good
all
80s.
the old heads out there.
All right.
McGonigal
You Gen Xers out there.
leads by 4. Yeah, this is the 80s rock. That Mark Knopfler knew how to play the guitar. Buzakis up 8-4 in the third. They're in neutral. Ayala in good shape. Farber's tough, but Ayala, he's slick. A well-timed shot by McGonigal, and that's just going to chew up clock. That's what you want to do with a lead.
Chew that clock.
You want to chew it up.
Chew it up.
Masticate that clock.
Yes.
Oh, Farber. Farber in deep. Ayala gets his hit backs. Rusty Gray says, I definitely want my MTV. There was a time back when it was fun.
It'll surely change after Ayala Farber, but as it stands right this second, Northern Iowa has a half-point lead over the Hawkeyes.
UNI.
Yeah.
UNITY.
Penn State, Oklahoma State, Ohio State, Michigan, Nebraska, Illinois, Northern Iowa, Iowa, Cornell, and Minnesota tied with UPenn. That's their top 10.
Michigan having a nice tourney so far, a 4. Nebraska not far behind. Michigan's got 7 guys, though. They're going to have a tough time as the tournament wears on. McGonigal's also got riding time, although it won't matter. Yeah. I guess it'll allow him to give up some more stall calls.
He is definitely marching backwards. He marched backwards and took a knee on the line.
He's got his roller skates on, and that is cliche alert, part of the wrestling glossary.
Nasir Bailey is on top of Zan Fugit and got hit for stalling, wasn't able to return. You saw him working for the wrist. He's actually like pretty effective at tilting on the mat return once he gets that wrist. So
Yeah, it's like chain wrestles, like a go behind, and then he'll throw in the 2-on-1 cross wrist. 12-4 Ayala leads.
Buzakis takes the match.
Gets the
9-4 into the quarterfinals.
Man, I hope Buzakis this year gets on the podium. He's got Ben Davino in the room pushing him. Next year, you figure Ben Davino's red shirt comes off, and you got Mendez still at 41. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in that room, but that's why it would be great to see Buzakis on the podium.
yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see what happens with this Nasir Bailey Zan Fugit match, and then maybe we'll take our next break.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we didn't go through all of our upsets at 33, but Angelo Rini now 2 legit upsets in a row. Beat Ethan Oakley, and now beat who was he just beating?
Who did Rini Dom, or did he beat Dom Serrano? No, who did
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Dom Serrano.
lot of wrestling
the
going on.
5 seed.
Yeah.
And he's got Romney next. I was gonna say he might have Knox. Either way, it would be an upset over Knox or Romney to make the semis.
Yeah. Man.
Top
Bailey
seeded Hardy on the match for Nebraska. What do you say, David?
Bailey Fugit, just curious how this is going to go.
I think it's going to go in overtime.
If it goes to rideouts, you'd favor Nasir, but 2 minutes on the feet first.
You can't say it's the scale right now because we are, it's almost...
Several hours.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast. It is almost 8 p.m. And when did they weigh in? 8 a.m.?
Probably 10 a.m. 10 a.m. East Coast, right?
1 hour weigh-in?
2.
Well, they wrestled at noon Eastern.
Yeah.
So I
They're
think it's
2-hour
2
weigh-ins, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I think they're all 2-hour weigh-ins.
Got a bunch of black screens.
But the main ESPN feed is going, so...
Okay. Phew.
Okay, they're back. Oh.
Man,
Touch and go.
what a trick. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Dude, this is...
Houdini.
Okay. Oh, nice little drag.
Nasir in trouble.
Bailey! Oh, how did he evade that?
Look at him
Man.
just...
Toe still in bounds, but
He's
looks
got to
like
be careful, though. He already has one stall call, so he can't...
Yeah.
He can't give up another one.
We're gonna go action there.
He's looked just half a step behind today, it feels like.
Yeah. And see, I understand like the action call and all that push out stuff, but that's why a step out penalty is necessary. I know there's cool things that happen on the cylinder, the way they change the boundary wrestling and all that, but the cool stuff would happen in the mat as well. We got another Frost. The other Frost twin from Metairie, Louisiana, which is a suburb of New Orleans, for Iowa State, taking on Andrew Ramirez from Greeley, Colorado, where you will find the campus of Northern Colorado,
That's right.
where he is a bear.
1 minute left and sudden victory.
This is a great con. See Hunter Leak Van D.
Yeah, that is good.
Leak almost had that. Well, he gave Bird a 3-2 bout. So Hunter Leak, no joke. And then Jacob Van D got beat by Ryan Miller 8-4.
Van D's working him over right now.
Yeah, 13-2. This is major decision minimum. Bailey on the attack, re-attack.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. Zan, Nixa, Missouri, stand up.
He's into the
Big
NCAA
upset.
quarterfinals.
Yeah,
Hey, Wisconsin.
14 over 3 seed.
Yeah, don't write off the Badgers yet.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more great wrestling.
we all wanted, of course.
Finally, yes.
It's 8 p.m. on the East Coast, which means it's Thursday night.
7 p.m. already? Jeez.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Cheers to a great watch party. We got our
Cheers.
Purple Bee mugs here.
Party people.
Bader, Andrew Spade, David Bray.
There we go.
Delicious. This is how you unwind in the evening with the Octobox. You got 8 mats going right now, all happening in Philadelphia. You
Dude.
got ESPN, the mothership.
Hey,
You got the main channel.
Don't look now. Frost is beating Andrew Alira's 5-1 with 13 seconds left in the match.
Will he be the second national champion to lose in this round?
What is going on?
Looks like it, and that's going to be call for our upset cowbell because, my gosh.
Upset cowbell. You heard it here.
Jacob
That's
Frost.
a dagger to anybody that had Alirez in their pools. He was like a real, like you think he was a sleeper pick, a lot of upside, but which is still true. He
Like
could
a kind
come
of a
back.
style clash with Hardy if he would have won this, and but
You could just see him go all the way. I mean, he's a guy that's like he's accomplished a ton.
man, 2 NCAA champs have lost in this first
Round of
hour.
16.
Coder Hunt and Saunders.
my
That is how
gosh.
Coder Hunt won in the finals of the EIWA. That guy's head and arm. You call it a whip over. You call it a
Cow
cement
catcher.
job. Cow catcher. Snake. Boom. There's the
Snake, yeah.
pin. Coder Hunt is pumped.
Dude.
And what did we say? The first round he had a tight bout, but that's what Kerry
You
called
get
it.
better as it goes on. The ones who have the winners, yeah, figure it out.
Yeah, Coder Hunt,
Man, what a beast.
no problem there.
Dude, this tournament is nuts.
This is crazy. We have seen a lot of pins too. I feel like normally there's not that many pins.
Caleb Henson, yeah, our producer Nikki's asking, is Caleb Henson still in this? Oh, Jet
he
Strickenberg?
won.
Yeah, he won. He almost tore somebody's head off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drake Ayala's good. Yep. Yeah, he is wrestling
Very
right
great
now.
Davis tomorrow.
Yeah.
Buzakas Ayala? Yeah.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
Our producer Nikki is really invested in 10 wrestlers because he filled out lineup legends.
Yeah, did you do a lineup legend?
Yeah.
Hey, you're only hurting yourself.
It's the
'cause
easiest way to win $10,000.
I don't think we can win $10,000.
We can't.
Wrong. We double
told
checked.
us
Is it too late?
It's not
Yeah,
a
it is too
gambling.
late.
It's a sweepstakes. It's
They told us, yeah, fill it out. We can win.
They
so.
literally specifically told us. JD implored us. Oh, we got Chapel Happle.
Chapel Happle. This is a match made in heaven for Spade. Just in
Wonderful
terms of the names.
wordplay. Rhymes.
Chapel Happle.
When I was a gym teacher, I used to have the kids fill out brackets.
Wrestling brackets.
I was like, "Hey
That's
guys,
good.
we're doing brackets," and they're all like, "Oh, I got Duke," or "I got,"
Yeah. Hey, shut up. We're not talking about.
No.
Yeah.
Although you could pick Duke. They got Connor Burkhart.
Yeah, this was back in like 2000.
Maybe a couple other guys.
6, 7, maybe 8.
Yeah, I think Chapel is gonna have
Dude.
a hard time keeping Happle at bay.
How great is it that Happle's first initial is C?
So it's
it looks like Chapel.
It's like Chapel to Chapel.
Chapel to Chapel.
Gosh.
This is great,
Chapel to Happle.
man.
Beldar Conehead, you must Narfel to Garthog. You must Chapel to Happle.
Top 5 wrestling states. Pennsylvania. Somebody asked about it. I'm just gonna give you mine real quick.
Go for it.
Okay.
This is the Bader top
Pennsylvania,
5. The Mount Rushmore +1.
New Jersey,
Oh, it's a good.
California,
Okay.
Missouri.
maybe Ohio,
Don't leave us hanging, Bader.
Iowa, maybe,
Ohio, Iowa.
and the I think
Chapel!
the culture of Iowa.
Chapel!
Oh man.
Jap,
He's
that's
close to it. Nope.
Oh,
Reaction time.
They gave
Oh,
it
they
to him.
gave it to
They
him.
gave it to him.
Happle just needs to kick out.
Kicked around on his hands.
I don't know if he knows he gave up the takedown there. Oh, man.
Oh, he's out.
Escape.
Okay.
5-4. Happle is in the lead.
Wow.
Happel leads Chapel.
Otherwise, you'd have been like, that's a bunch of crapple.
Damn it, Spade.
It's not. Oh, his brother, Kale's brother, is Carter, and his Twitter handle for a while was Farter Crapple.
That's great.
Oh,
That's great.
I'm just getting it
He's really
For a
leaning into
while,
it.
but he changed it.
Man, so
Maybe,
Happle
I think.
into the quarters. That's big for you and I.
man. Look, Happle earned that. Good job there, entertaining. But anytime there's a close loss and it's an underdog, you're always like, they're going to be thinking about that. they're going to be thinking about so many sequences, things they could have done differently.
Yeah.
One thing.
Jesse Mendez in a 3-0 lead.
Vader,
first
what's your
period.
most painful loss that you think about every day before you go to sleep? Just runs through your head. Still gives you nightmares. Do you still think about your final conference loss? That would have been your last college
It would have
match.
been that one I lost handily, but the one before
Was a tight one.
they gave me 2 takedown, 2 near fall, and then took the 2 near fall away because the tapper was chasing the ref.
So for a minute, in your head, you were like, hell yeah.
Crowd was going crazy. It was at Mizzou. Yeah,
Really?
first, the tournament just started. It was the 4 versus 5
Oh,
because there's
wow.
only 5 back then. Basically, top 4 are going to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Thanks, Bay. Thanks for. I hadn't thought about that one in a long time, but thanks for
finally
bringing
got
it up.
that woman out of my mind.
I think that match might be on Flow.
Dang.
With the Big 12s back then?
I
Handheld.
put it off of. I digitized
Yeah.
it and put it up.
Oh, back when it was a lot of user stuff, too.
Yeah, I just I forget why.
Yeah. Bray, what haunts you to this day? What gives you
Grant
cold
Nakamura.
sweats?
Sorry, that's his name.
I mean,
That's Sion's friend.
yeah.
Iowa State. Here it is. I'm gonna watch it.
It's a watch party of Bader just
Bader's
watching his old matches.
he's like, yeah, I know NCAAs are going on right now, but hold on, guys, I need about 10 minutes.
Guys, this is great.
A couple more beverages in the mug there for you. Let's do a quick around the horn. Von Bar up on Dylan Cedeno. Composto and Jameson just took the mat. Bartlett took the mat against Julian Tagg, who's the 16th seed, and then Mendez still leads Lemley. That's the inside track there. Man, how about Dylan Shalver, Kai Oreen, first round of the Wrestlebacks? Those are 2 All-Americans.
Yeah.
Oreen's a 2-time All-American. Shalver placed 6th.
That is crazy. Uncle Hefe in the chat asking if Bader is wrestling at Veteran Nationals. Well, no, because it's not veterans.
The tournament you are talking about, yes, but it's not Veterans, it's Masters. So last time I went, it was called Veterans.
Yeah.
They've since changed the name. It was 63 kilos. The weight class has changed. I got to go down another 2.2 pounds, but I'm going to make 62 kilos. And I challenge anyone, 35 to 45 or whatever the hell the age group is. Come on out. Bring it.
Get down to 62.
Get down.
Come say you beat
You're going to bring this.
FloWrestling's own Mark Bader.
Good luck. I'm getting at it. I've been wrestling a decent amount.
Yeah, we had some push-up contests. I don't know if we're going to bank them all for the end or maybe get halfway through or whatever.
I'll triple mine.
Yeah, Bader doesn't care because he's in workout mode.
I will get roasted on my half push-ups. Like I do 300 every morning before I leave the house.
But they're
Yeah.
kind of one of those just like...
And I'm like, I don't care what they look like. I know how they make me, they burn.
Yeah, that's all you're trying to do. You're
right.
trying to
Like
chase
you're
a
just trying to
feeling.
get a sweat going, not like run a perfect mile.
Yeah.
What haunts you, Bray? What besides getting taken down by Steven Stillbreaker in practice 2 or 3 times?
My
About 50-50.
my my last match in college was a concussion that I couldn't wrestle anymore.
Really? You had to forfeit your last match?
Yeah, I had.
You quitter!
I know. Well, I was like
Dude!
I was unconscious.
Oh, good excuse, David.
but yeah, no, it was in like January. and
Clearly.
I couldn't.
Oh, you are out for the rest of the. How do I not know this?
I don't know.
Well, you know where you can hear more about this entire ordeal? Space Stupid Podcast,
Stupid
the
Podcast.
David Bray episode.
Yeah.
Clearly missed
No,
one.
I just like I
You don't have the whole catalog memorized. There's only like 12 episodes.
I had
I listened to one.
I had like my fifth.
The one you were on?
I didn't listen to it. I did it.
I
Yeah.
had like my 5th concussion, and then I thought I was good, and a couple weeks later, just a down block on the edge of the mat, and I
You
just
get popped in the head?
yeah, not even like hard.
touch,
It
tap,
just was,
yeah.
It was but then my knees just locked. I saw the video later. My knees locked out, and then like I just
At practice or at a?
no in a tournament. And I just woke up like my face is like on the mat. I'm like, whoa, like where am I? And yeah,
That was it, huh?
that was it. After that, for like weeks, I couldn't get my heart rate above like 120. If I did, everything would start. So every day I would feel like I think I'm good, and then I'd go to practice and start warming up, and it's like
Can't do it.
The whole room would be like
Vertigo.
spinning. And,
You made the right move because if your noodle was that cooked, back then, imagine where you'd be now if you got bonked again.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah.
you made the right move, even though you get haunted by it and have PTSD.
Yeah, it sucked.
Jin Kui says, what haunts me is all the glizzies I missed out on while cutting weight.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Just visions of hot dogs missing out.
Man.
Man, Shaver Kyorini, 1-0.
Von Bauer up 4-0 over there.
Now 1-1.
No, I think he's asking if Masters is if you can watch it on Flow. I think it's the question.
Oh, yeah, you can watch it on Flow.
Yeah, you can watch.
Said his Masters going to be in Flow, but he meant on Flow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be at
watch
the
it.
U.S. Open, so it'll be. It's like the first day of competition when there's,
Yeah.
I don't know, before they start the seniors.
Then you could be Bader, Master, or flip them around.
Yeah, either way.
I'm gonna
Oh, well,
explain it to me, Spay.
let me
Go
write
ahead.
it down for you.
No, don't draw a picture.
I was going to write the word. Draw a picture. Pablo Picasso over here. Here you go. This is what I meant. Give me a minute. Mendez looks like he's going to take it. 5-point lead in the third. Bartlett, you might say, hey, that's a close bout. But then you look at Bartlett's career history and you go, he doesn't mind the close bouts.
There are, I believe, 6 All-Americans on the mat right now. 3 of them are in consolation matches, and 3 of them are in the round of 16.
Insane.
Yeah. Hey, can AJ Rollo get the first win in the NCAAs of Bellarmine's short D1 history?
That would be, man, that'd be big.
Jason Miranda.
Looking for a Peterson.
That's some funky moves going on right now down on mat 2. Borman, Ferrara, can the Mox of Chattanooga? Oh no, it's all over. Ferrara just won. The Mox don't get theirs.
Okay.
CJ Composto's an All-American too. Did you count him when you were going around the mat?
Yes.
Okay. D'Amelio, Mendez.
Oh, no, who did I? No, there were 7. You're right. I did miss him. Von Bauer, Composto, Chavarini, Mendez.
D'Amelio, Noto.
Well, D'Amelio wasn't on the mat yet. It was Noto.
Oh, yeah. Noto gets the win, so he's starting his road warrior path.
Yep, Jesse Mendez won.
So if you had Gendez in your
Gendez? I like that. Let's call him Gendez.
If you had Mendez in your lineup legends, like our producer Nikki did, good news, you're still alive for that 10G.
Okay. Yep.
Peterson for the that's it. Kyorini, 2-time All-American in OT, loses to Dylan Shaver.
Man.
That's a tough way to go barbecue as a senior. But you know what? Arini does not have anything to regret in that career of his.
I did listen to an episode of FloWrestling Radio Live from this very arena yesterday. Shane Sparks was on there, and he said he doesn't make predictions, but he will make one. Kyorini, All-American.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
I don't make predictions, but I'm going to make one.
That couldn't be more wrong. I mean, I don't want to, belabor the fact that Kyorini did not get past the the first round. He went 0-2.
Yeah.
And that was the one prediction that said he was making.
Well, he makes a lot of predictions too that I don't make predictions, but then he just kind of will.
And then yeah.
Shane's great. I love Shane.
Here's the one thing I will say though.
Oh man. Oh, Composto now in the lead, 6-4.
Oh, Cowboy fans, the seat of their britches, of their chaps. Abbas Henson, man, I hope Abbas gets back to the podium this one last time after getting there as a freshman.
This is gonna be a tough way to do it, getting through Caleb Henson.
Yeah, and I mean, they're ACC now, so they're familiar foes.
Yeah, right down the road. Oh, Jameson, this is getting scrambly over here.
Oh, they got hips on hips. Who's gonna get height? Hey, here's something that bothers me about pronunciation.
Okay.
When did height all of a sudden become height?
I don't.
Like people say width and breadth.
I feel like people have always said height, even though it's height.
Right. Stop doing that.
Taking Jameson, looking for this reversal to tie it up.
Oh, he's got to get that left leg back.
Yeah, drive forward, drive that knee forward.
Yeah, why doesn't he just do that?
That's what he's
Didn't have enough time.
And Composto says, I will not let you.
Oh,
That's, tough way. But good for CJ Composto, Westfield, New Jersey's own, Union County. Let's go.
Man, he's looking for his second All-American honor. Taking Jameson, the higher seed, but yet to be an All-American.
And that is that's the power of sleeping in your bed and then going to NCAAs down the road.
Yep.
Wasilewski, another New Jerseyan that wrestles for Penn. He's on the mat right now against Jordan Williams. But Jay Will, he's tough. I think he just got 3.
He did. And Jordan Williams has looked really good this postseason.
Yeah.
Got to see him out at Pac-12s, and man, it looks incredible.
You loved Pac-12s.
I did love Pac-12s.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Everybody that went to Pac-12 says it was awesome. You got one mat to focus on.
Yep.
You got 4 teams in a dogfight.
It's 43 matches. It was 43 matches.
That includes true seconds.
3 true seconds. Yep.
It's basically a quad or a four match event.
Yeah.
Rallo trying to get
A win.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he has riding time. I'm trying to find our
Tile.
Yeah, you know what I want, Bader. You know what I
I know
mean.
what you want.
Yeah, okay, he's got riding time. But he's got to give up the escape here rather than the 2.
Yeah.
And he does. All right. Now we got Kyle Parker. Hey, this is looted. This is
Ethan Styles.
Ethan Styles for Oregon State. And I was going to say, both CP and John Kozak have said that they are on the Ethan Styles train. They went out to Pac-12s and they got convinced through interviews, and the kid's got some swagger. Peter, I think you would like Ethan Styles too.
Okay.
But I also like Kyle Parko. There's a man, he's still representing Fresno State. There's a couple guys that are representing some already departed programs, which, it's a little, it's bittersweet.
Yeah.
Joffrey got a lead over D'Amelio right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Trying to go 2 for 2 with upsets.
Yeah.
Passing the leg, scrambling through D'Amelio.
D'Amelio's tough. Also an All-American.
Yeah, down at 41 a couple of years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Producer Nikki, your guy Caleb Henson is up still in the second period. Williams, they got another takedown. Second leads 6-2. Yeah, we got a new alert, in which is producer Nikki's guys get a win. Although Abison on a single now.
Nikki's got to get a win?
Not yet.
Not when.
If Caleb Henson wins, then we'll ring the bell.
I'm just so excited to ring the bell, guys. I'm sorry.
Nikki's worried you jinxed him. We'll see.
I'm a little worried too.
Well, if I like Caleb Henson, but if a 17 upsets a 1, that's fun.
Yeah.
If it's set
Seed.
Yeah.
17 over 1 equals fun, is the math.
Anything
equation.
over 1 equals fun, I guess.
Anything divided by 1 equals itself.
Vincent Ovich in the chat reporting he's done cooking chili and ready to tune in after a 14-plus hour day.
Oh,
He spent 14 hours cooking chili?
Maybe he works at a barbecue place.
Maybe he works at a chili factory.
Maybe he works at Chili's.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Hit the
baby back.
bell.
All right, there we go. All right.
I want my
Baby
baby
back,
back.
baby
Oh,
back,
yeah.
baby back, baby back.
Chili's baby back rib.
Barbecue sauce.
All right. Let's just clear those rights. Nikki, can you get on that? Make sure we're allowed to do that on air. And YouTube has demonetized us.
Joffrey and D'Amelio now tied. D'Amelio got that takedown at the end of the second period.
Yeah. Latona, another All-American on the mat in the wrestlebacks, taking on Danny Al Pacino.
Oh.
D'Amelio now out, so he's got a 5-4 lead. Well-timed takedown in the second. Uh-oh, man.
Yeah, short
Parko,
time.
that is not good.
Ooh, he's holding his head. You know Ethan Styles is going to wrestle in your face like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't get a look at what happened there.
Neither did I.
I can't tell if he was kind of holding his head, but I don't know if that's because something else hurts. Are they looking at a leg?
Oh, as in like he's just holding his hands like,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
legs, stop hurting, type of thing.
Cramp. Looks like a cramp.
You hope it's just a cramp. Then they just got to
Damn.
get those muscles clear of all that, whatever, lactic acid and stuff.
Whatever stuff.
Stuff.
All that gunk.
Yeah, get out of there. All right, Latona's up for 1.
So it's Henson.
That's
Man.
right.
Start of the third. And Abbas has choice, starts underneath.
So much going on right now.
A lot, like 8 things.
There's like 8 big things
8
happening.
mats. Crazy.
More play-by-play. We can't, unfortunately, give you total play-by-play, Boom Bam. You can pull up Track Wrestling's dashboard, and that's going to be your best option for getting like point by point, because we don't have the rights to describe the audio or the video.
Yeah. We'll just kind of update you as things are happening.
We can tell you facts, which are, the score right now, but
Yeah.
we can't narrate the action. We can react to it. I don't know.
The
There's
fact
rules.
is, D'Amelio was in on a shot.
We found the loophole finally.
D'Amelio leads 8-5 right now.
I want some of that chili. I'll bring the glizzies, says Jim quickly. Got glizzies on the brain. He's the glizzy gladiator.
Man. Gotta make it. Wait. Gotta make an 8-hour drive tonight. Oh, okay,
Woo.
cool.
It's a long drive.
But Carrie Miller's listening to us during the 8-hour drive. And
Okay.
so,
What's
yeah.
up, Carrie? Drive safe.
Right now?
Hands
Right
at
now.
10 and 2, please.
Yeah.
You go one hand on the wheel. Don't listen to Spay.
Yeah.
Bader.
10 and 2 for 8 hours. You'll get. That's
Yeah.
Damn,
And you
yeah.
cramp up, and the
Yeah.
turn comes, and
Yeah.
you can't.
Bader drives with his foot while both hands are, foot on the dash.
1 foot on the brake, and 1 on the dash.
D'Amelio
It's gas, but
hand
yeah, okay.
race.
Nikki says, get your foot off the desk. This is a nice studio.
This is a place of business.
This is Start polishing that place up. This
All
is
right.
nice here. By the way, we mentioned it before.
Shout
but
out.
Another shout out to the Purple Bee,
Yeah.
our studio, our home away from home. Still in Austin, not at the Flow HQ.
Kind of.
We got bumped for cheerleading.
It's the #1 place on the planet for donk toss.
Oh yeah, if you don't, it's sweeping the nation. I saw it on ESPN
Donk
Ocho.
toss.
Yeah. Yep.
Not sure I'm aware.
It was on ESPN Ocho. You know how they do that? You know
Oh, yeah.
ESPN. So ESPN
the
for like
Ocho, see.
one weekend they were the Ocho and they do all sorts of crazy stuff. Well, they have it's like an outdoor. It's kind of like cornhole, but it's like a chiller, cooler version of cornhole that uses an inflatable donkey.
Ethan Styles up 4-0
4-0
on
on
Parco. Sheesh.
Oh, he's looking for backs.
Parco might not be 100%.
Yeah, he's not on OP right now.
Tough go from.
Man, Styles is smelling blood with that injury.
Yeah, he's gonna go foot on the gas. Foot on the pedal, never ever force metal.
Okay, heading to the third, and man, Parco is not right.
Yeah, 41 is all set, so we know our quarterfinalists. We got Brock Hardy versus Jacob Frost, fire. Cale Happel in the Happel Chapel battle. Happel versus Coder Hunt. Then we got Mendez versus Von Bauer, a little Big Ten on Big Ten action. CJ Composto, the hometown guy, or at least the home college guy, and Bo Bartlett.
Yep.
Oh, what do we have here?
Hey, we
What
got
do
a friend.
We got a donk.
Oh, this is a donk from the titular donk toss.
Yeah. So this is
throw
number
that?
one- This is the #1 place in the world for donk toss.
You throw him, you toss him.
You toss it.
Yeah, you grab it by you must grab
Here,
him
throw
by
it.
his horns.
I don't
No,
know.
throw it.
we're
I
in
don't
the
want to throw it. We got
Vader. We have Beverly.
I was joking.
you.
If
You
you'd
grab
thrown
it by
that,
the
so-
snout. You got to flip it, and then what do you got, Nick? You got to land it on his feet or what?
There's
Feet. Oh.
Oh, so it's like the thing when the kids do with the cup, the bottle.
Kind of.
Sure,
If you
yeah.
land it
Land
on
it on
its
his feet.
if you land it on its snout, is it more points?
It should
Yeah.
be.
You want to try for a 3-pointer, Bader? You can throw it over there.
Just.
yeah,
You
away.
grab it by the snout.
Okay.
Grab it by the
Yeah,
snout.
I'm just
and then-
moving something over here.
Yeah, get all the
I don't know if my hands are big enough to grab by the snout.
I'll keep you posted
Small
on Ethan
hands.
Styles and Kyle Parco. Styles is up 5-0.
If I just throw it into that tripod.
yeah. Stand up, Bader. Get your feet on the ground there.
All right, here we go. Let's see how he does. He's gonna try to land this.
All right, fun and games. And no points, no points.
Can
No
you even
points.
land it on the snout?
That's beginner's
I don't
luck.
think you can.
Like that? No,
Oh,
no,
you
no, no. With you in the front 2 feet.
The
The
snout
front
and
2
the 2
feet in the
feet.
Oh,
snout.
like this.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Okay, we're trying to do that.
Yeah.
You guys didn't tell me that.
That would have been a three-pointer.
All right, Bader's going second throw.
Oh!
All right, well, that's a
the
point,
point.
but it also has to be within the
Oh, now you're
hexagon.
telling me you're making these rules up as you go, Spay.
No,
All right,
but there is no
Styles
hexagon, so don't worry about it. You
Styles
got
right
your
now-
tosses in,
By
Bader.
the way.
You get 3. It's the get 3.
Who's making up rules now?
Yeah.
All right, 1 point. 1 point.
Oh, man.
1 for 3.
0
Right, 1
points for
point
that
total is what I'm
You're up
saying.
next. Yep. Did you do donk toss
I didn't
yet?
do push-ups or the donk toss
Ethan
yet.
Styles, by the way, is up 8-0 at this moment.
It's
in
not
time.
looking good for KP.
Wow.
Yeah.
Iowa's having a that's not good for Iowa.
Man, that is crazy. And for the team race,
That's what I'm saying.
sheesh.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and Jameson. I'm going over my picks now. How's everybody else's bracket? Mine's kind of screwed.
Is it busted up?
All my brackets.
I haven't lost a match yet.
I got D'Amelio, right?
That's
Jordan
good.
Williams won as well, right? He's off the mat, yeah. This is a sneaky good one. Lachlan McNeil, who comes to North Carolina by way of Canada, our friendly neighbors to the north. Shout out Canada. And Sammy Alvarez, that comes to Ryder via Rutgers, and then a stop at Oklahoma State, and then back to Ryder, which is also in New Jersey. So back to Jersey, where he is from.
Ohio State up in the second place here. Half point in front of Oklahoma State. Is 1 point in front of Nebraska.
Man.
It's 3.5 ahead of Michigan, then Northern Iowa, Illinois, Iowa, Cornell, Minnesota. Your top 10. UPenn's falling down to 11th.
So backside point potential from Teague Travis has Trey McDaniel, who won EIWAs. Kind of a surprise winner, perhaps. Not to anybody in West Point.
Right.
But he's ranked 16th. Travis ranked 33rd, but he had basically 2 matches at that weight before the tournament, if that,
Yeah.
before the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma State needs him to stay alive. This match only going to be worth half a point plus bonus, but they're hoping this is a guy that can place, and
Yeah.
Rattle off
he's
some
in that
backside
category
points.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Fellow Missouri guy. His dad wrestled at Mizzou.
Yeah, I remember Oklahoma State wrestled Missouri last season towards the end of the year. Who was I there with? I think Tyler on the Flow team. And interviewed Teague, and he said, I grew up right here in the backyard of
Yeah.
the
And they
campus.
live in Columbus, or right outside
Columbia.
Columbia.
You live there.
I did. Oh, wrong Colum.
Right around old Seatown.
Como.
So yeah, it was nice for him to be able to get that match at Missouri. A little bit of a homecoming. Ridge Lovett, number 2 seed. Ty Whalen, he had a great Midlands last year. A couple good wins this year. Not a complete season, but he's dangerous, and he's the 15 seed. Van Ness going to work on Andrew Clark. Clark from Collinswood, New Jersey, which is right across the Delaware River from Philadelphia. So he's a bit of a homecoming here. Van Ness up 6-1, though. Van Ness also from New Jersey. His dad was an All-American at Rutgers. Rodney Van Ness.
You mean Vanessa?
Or Van Ness, depending on who's pronouncing it and where and when.
Who's pronouncing it?
Who's pronouncing the wrong syllables.
Emphasis.
2 Clarks on the mat, unrelated. Purdue's Clark. And Jordan Soriano of Drexler at 141.
Drexler?
Did I say Drexler?
I think you did.
You know, I'm going to...
As we're talking about pronouncing.
We've been pronouncing things for many hours now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's no excuse.
Man.
Kanan Webster leads Colin Real Buto 6-2. Illinois trying to get things going for their redshirt freshman. What's going on in the chat?
Well,
Love it up 3-0 here.
the chat is
period.
chat's reacting to the Parco loss.
Yeah, some UNI fans. A little bit of trash talk. That's fine.
Yeah. You know what? Iowa is the most has the most fans and also the most haters.
Yeah,
The program just
they move the
does.
needle.
Yeah. So people are, they're trying to dance on Iowa's grave, but it's a long tournament. We'll see what happens here.
This is what as I said in the first session. this is the time in the message boards where people get done with day one. They're so hyped for the tournament. They're so pro their team. They got their expectations so high, and then some losses happen, and they go absolutely nuclear, meltdown. We need this, we need that. I would not go on the message boards right now because it's always a mess.
That's kind of what we got here is a little message board energy in the comments.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm not saying comments don't do all this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Nobody has crossed any lines as far as like, I don't know, being too mean or something.
Disrespect.
Yeah, we appreciate people in the chat being passionate
Have
about
passion.
about all this stuff. It's great.
Passion.
Have passion.
Have some passion.
Lachlan McNeil leads 3-0 on Alvarez. Oh, love it. Up 11-0. That looks like it's getting ugly. That's at the end of the first period, and he's got boots in on Ty Whalen.
Yeah, I mean when Lovett has his top game working, it's just the points come in a hurry.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, it was 3-0 a second ago. Mm-hmm. When you started telling that.
Talking about message boards.
Yeah.
Did you ever mess around with message boards? You didn't, did you?
Sure, no, yeah.
What was your
How
screen
did you
name?
keep up with? No, you just
Oh, you just read. You're a lurker.
lurker. I was Buddha.
Buddha?
Buddha. I didn't post a lot, but I had a post enough.
Is that because you have such a fat belly?
That's probably part of it. In college, I would get real fat in the summer times and heavy, and it would all go to my belly.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I used to watch or follow dual meets through the message boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, people would do play-by-play.
Or like at the end of the first, here's the score.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's how I used to.
Right, because how else I mean...
Said, wow, must be somebody at the duel who's putting these.
Yeah,
Oh,
got their
awesome!
laptop.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Waylon trying to put Lovett on his back.
Oh, spoke too soon, Bader.
Well, he's got lots of time left.
That's Grayson Clark and Andrew Clark with reverse scores. Grayson Clark leads Jordan Soriano 6-1. Andrew Clark trails Shane Van Ness 1-6. And Clark Griswold still waiting on that bonus money.
No, he got it.
Oh yeah, his
Right?
Uncle Eddie, cousin Eddie,
Yeah.
went and
Kidnapped
him.
them.
Yeah.
Talking about Christmas vacation here.
By the way, Teague Travis, the silver lining being that 33rd seed is, ideally, if you go on a deep run plus bonus points, you could score a bunch of points for your team. And he's trying to take advantage. You got a 10-point lead now in the third.
Well, anytime he wins, we get cowbell.
Okay.
Because he's 33 seed.
He can't.
Because it's an upset.
Every win is enough. Yeah, he's
it's
not
true.
supposed to win anything.
This true.
This is shades of Wyatt Sheets in 2021
Yeah, I was just thinking
or
that.
something.
All right, if you're Teague Travis, you get this takedown. Now you got a 13-point lead. What are you going to do? You going to try to turn this guy or you're going to cut him and go for one more takedown for the tick?
Yeah, you cut him.
Or look at this position. This guy's reaching in. He might be in danger of going to his back.
Eli Rivera and Josh Edmond, Princeton, Mizzou, they're in a dogfight in the consolation round at 141. 20 seconds. Does anyone have riding time?
You tell me,
You
Spade.
can probably tell by the way they wrestle. If it's cautious, then no riding time. If somebody look like they're going to lose if they don't score.
Looks like Rivera's moving forward.
That's Matt too. Looks like
No one has riding time. Oh, actually, the tiles ahead, they go into overtime. So,
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
spoiler alert.
Van Ness 10-1. Gonna get that major.
K-Sack and Chittum just getting going here at 157 pounds.
Man.
Matt 6.
That is a crazy 16-1. Cody Chittum. If you're the 1 seed and you get Cody Chittum,
That's not fun.
no. Nobody want.
K-Sack hot start though.
Oh, Merkel.
Van Ness, hand raise.
And Ness wins 11-1 over Clark of Rutgers. Love it with a 10-point lead. Lachlan McNeil up 4-1.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we should take a quick break, too. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, we can. All right.
Yeah.
Break it up.
And Nikki's going to need a biological break as well, our producer.
Biological break.
We all do it. We'll see you guys soon. Stay right back.
We're back.
We are
Once again.
back.
Yeah.
May I also say that we are
157
back?
Round of
What did we
16.
say?
We're back.
157 pounders on the mat, round of 16, and consolations, and a few important team race consolation matches coming up. Ja'Cory Teamer going to be taking the mat here before too long, so that'll be one to keep an eye on.
Beta, refresh that page and hit us with the team scores.
Refresh. I think they were first place, Penn State, 35.5. Tied for second, Nebraska and Oklahoma State with 18, followed by Ohio State with 17. That's your top four. Then Illinois and Minnesota, 12.5. And fifth and seventh, Michigan and Northern Iowa with 12. And the Hawkeyes are in ninth with 11.5. Cornell rounds out your top 10.
So
10.5
pretty soon,
points.
Penn State will have double the second place points, and they probably will have at least double for the rest of the tournament.
Well, there may be some early, after the quarters where you start getting a bunch of points in there.
I just feel like everybody else is like neck and neck, so they're gonna like
Yeah.
if there was a second place team that was also really had separated from the third place team, but nobody else is separated,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be hard for them not to just completely run away with it.
No, you're right. It's
Not to ruin the drama, but that's it's
now.
not me doing it.
I will say there are still. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the scores wrong.
Cowboy
Forget it.
fans might be happy to see Caleb Fish with the early lead over Brandon Cannon, who was a late season addition to the Ohio State roster at 157. He leads 3-0.
Yeah, that's big time.
K-Sac, so far, has got the better at Chittum. He leads 5-1. We're in the second period, just got underway.
Cannon with the 5 seed, probably one of the more surprising highly seeded freshmen. Beginning of the year, you would probably expect that Cannon would have been third string at the weight.
Yeah.
Right, with like Sasso and
Gallagher.
and now here he is. He's Big Ten finalist, number 5 seeded NCAAs, and well deserved.
Yeah, I like Caleb Fish's career too. 165, qualifies for a bunch of NCAA tournaments with Michigan State, has one more year of eligibility, transfers to Oklahoma State. He plans on redshirting as they have Cam Amin at 165, and then at 157 it was Teague Travis. Teague Travis gets hurt. They say, Caleb Fish, rip off that red shirt, go down to 157. He says, okay, no problem. Now he's in the NCAA tournament with the number 12 seed. And then Teague Travis gets healthy, and they go, all right, Teague, you go to 149.
Okay.
He said, okay. Now he's the 33 seed, and he's still in the consolation round.
And then what did he say?
And then he said, well, thanks. I'm going to go hang out now and go hang out with my friend.
Okay.
And I said, no, it was an outside cradle. What?
And then what did he say?
K-Sac in on a shot. Man, Chittum locked through the crotch. This is a good little scramble here.
Oh, we got a Merkel takedown from Cannon. Hey, 2 Merkels back-to-back almost. K-Sac just hit one earlier, and now Cannon with the Merkel. So hot right now.
It's a very popular move right now.
I like the Merkel. Who doesn't like a good Merkel?
I don't like getting Merkel's hit on me, but
Come on, Svay. You know
it's been a while. Rafael Hippolito for Virginia Tech on the mat trails Trevor Chumbley 1-0. Chumbley of Northwestern. Do you know where Hippolito's from, Bader?
Jersey.
Not
Brazil.
quite.
He's from Brazil.
Do you know where in Brazil?
Is he from Manaus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Manaus. How about that?
Well, there you go.
Go get you.
There, all right. You've been to the same town. And do you know? Guess what his background is?
Jungle.
Then? Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a He's a BJ Jitsu guy.
He's from a young age. He's been training in, as you call it, BJ Jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
TK Davis. Oh, he trails Derek Cardinal. TK Davis of Gardner Webb. Although, he explodes, and now it's 4-3. Malik Hines trying to extend his career one more day.
Not to be confused with Malik Heinzelman.
Right.
Correct. Who has graduated and not at this tournament.
Right.
Yep.
And also not to be confused with Josh Heinzelman, who is at heavyweight and wrestles for Michigan now.
Yeah.
Are those 3 guys all brothers?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not so sure.
All 3 twins, in fact.
They all wrestled.
Triplets, I guess.
They're in the brotherhood of wrestling.
Yes.
Second period, Cannon's going to escape, so it's now 5-4. Great match.
Yeah. Two big programs, powerhouses battling for team trophy. This is where the being inside as the Wells Fargo Arena, that would be fun.
You guys got an eye on this Blaze Askey overtime match?
Wow. Joey Blaze, Tommy Askey formerly of App State. Joey Blaze, he'll probably get so sick of hearing this, but older brother of Marcus Blaze.
Yeah.
Want to focus on his accomplishments and how good he is, but Marcus is kind of
Big deal.
newsworthy. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you finish third at the Olympic trials as a high school junior, that's that gets you in a headline or two.
Yeah. Yeah, Chumbley trying to take the lead over Hippolito. It's 1-1. Hippolito also went with the Slim Shady Tyler Meisinger bleach blonde buzz cut.
It's a great look.
Wrestlers seem to love it.
A lot of wrestlers.
It's a wrestling thing.
do it.
Panero Johnson's got it popping right now too.
What if somebody did it like, but isn't it like half?
Yeah, his is a little more like just the top.
It's a half shady.
Heroes in a half
Or
shell.
top, yeah. Yeah, when's the next Terp Wrestling, speaking of heroes and half shells?
Gotta be
You tell me, Spay.
Gotta be Miller Bros, right?
Miller Bros, yeah, on the both on the backside, I guess.
Something.
Moshe Schwartz and Jared Priest. Consolation. McDougald.
Blaze has the foot in the air. Oh,
Gilcher.
loses it on the edge. Askey evades.
So that's a Tyler Kasak. I think that's a Nikki guy. Where's the bell? That's for Nikki.
Hey, well-
Nikki's got Kasak.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Faye.
Every time one of
You
these
can
guys,
do an air horn too. If you
every
want.
time one of these guys wins, Nikki gets $10,000.
That's wow. Man, Lineup Legends is really pulling out the stops this year.
Should've
think so.
played.
Yeah, he really blew it.
Yeah.
And now we're
Fish.
gonna get overtime with Hippolito Chumbley.
It is
wow,
a-
look
oh,
at
sorry.
this scramble on mat 5. Nuts. Into overtime. Fish took the lead on.
Oh, looking for near fall. Oh my gosh, Cannon put him on his back.
He plays with fire. Fish is always doing crazy stuff, and
You play with fire, boy.
now he's giving up near fall.
that's 2 count.
Sometimes you're gonna get burned.
B cans.
Man, that
2
is
for B
huge.
cans.
That is huge.
Fish was up by 1, was looking for near fall, got reversed, and 2. So it's a 4-point swing. Chumbley and Hippolito in overtime, 157. Northwestern VT. VT is in the mix for a team trophy, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did they review this? Did they say that there was no near fall with the fish?
They may be reviewing now.
Virginia Tech's in 12.
12.
early.
Okay, so they're an outside. They're going to need a lot more points. Wait, how is Blaze up 2-1 in overtime? That scoreboard can't be right. Oh, maybe they're in rideouts.
Are they in rideouts?
They're in rideouts. I take that back.
Okay.
It doesn't say TB. It just said OT. So I misspoke.
Okay.
Won't let it happen again. Panero Johnson still 0-0 with Coy Biskins of NC State. Biskins is one that you needed to learn how that one was pronounced.
Yeah.
But then once you get it, you don't forget Biskins.
No.
Biskins and gravy, perhaps.
I love biscuits and gravy.
Really?
Biscuits and gravy?
It's your go-to breakfast?
I enjoy it now when you're, trying to eat healthy. You just kind of cut it out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thick gravy with chunks of sausage.
Sausage, yeah.
Down south, they do it well.
Yeah, that white gravy.
And always white gravy for biscuits and gravy, in my opinion. But
I put marinara on mine.
What?
I like
You don't
ranch.
get it. It's a
I
New
like
Jersey
ranch.
thing. My nephew and niece will put ranch on literally anything. They're North Carolinians, so. I know you're trying to eat healthy, Bader, but how much of that little snack table did you devour?
I had a good amount of chips, but
Yeah.
I had chips and I had the sandwich, so I had today.
Well, a minute
Okay.
on the lips. Lifetime
Spay,
on
I
the
know
hips.
where I'm at, brother.
Oh, wow. Antrell Taylor, feet to back over there, looking for a fall.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
he's gonna get
it.
it.
Trelly Taylor.
Man, nice little, I think that was a little pancake. I just saw the
Yeah.
end of it.
Listen to his interview. I mean, if you got time, there's a lot going on right now, but he gave a great interview after CKLV.
Don't oversell it.
I mean, look, we're going to be in here like watching a million matches, trying to take it all in, super busy.
Did Blaze win? Sorry.
Blaze.
Yeah, I
It
think
says
so.
2-2, but I think he won.
We'll have to find out. Anyway, after CKLV, Antrell Taylor won. A sibling passed away not that long ago. He's wrestling for them. That's, reminds you like why you wrestle. And it's just super positive. And that Nebraska crew is very tight, so it's always good to see, people have joy in the sport and really get, good stuff out of it. Here's the replay on the ESPN main broadcast.
They're calling this the pin zone. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. The little whip over.
What do you kind of fake knee tap and then
Well, not just the
pancake
pin zone, the ES pin zone.
the ES pin zone?
The S-pin zone. The ESP zone.
The pin zone?
The
Remember the chin? Remember
the
the
chin
chin
zone.
The chin zone.
Yeah. All right, who do you guys got? Kyle Mosher or Mitchell Messenbrink? Don't laugh. How dare you insult Kyle Mosher like that?
Wait, that's what you thought I was laughing about?
You were just thinking of something funny.
I was
that
thinking
you
about something else.
remembered
I'm going to take Messenbrink in this one.
earlier. Okay, fair.
How about you?
I will also take Mitchell, but I had to think about it.
Okay.
Ryder Downey.
We should do this one for
Natty.
push-ups.
For push-ups? All right, Bader, who you taking? Mosher?
Mosher. I
Yeah.
need to do some push-ups.
Yeah, for all that crap service table.
Yeah. Clearly.
It's fair. So did we go through 49? It's in the books. We got Henson Williams. That's a fire quarterfinal. Looted, Styles, and D'Amelio. Looking forward to that. Van Ness, McNeil. Should be killer. And Cannon Webster, Ridge Lovett. Big Ten versus Big Ten. That's a great 49-pound quarterfinal lineup.
Hippolito trying to get this ride out in OT.
Hey, you know when I said Drexler earlier when I meant Drexel?
You're talking about Gavin Drexler.
Exactly. Versus Cassidy of George Mason.
Okay. Nikki's got Messenbrink in his lineup, legend Bader, so we may be ringing the bell. There's a non-zero chance.
Yeah, because it's either we got a brick. What's going on with the brick there between Chumley and Hippolito? Locked hands or something?
Might be locked hands.
And they're still reviewing Cannon Fish. That's probably because there's a backup.
Yeah, he's almost pinned.
He's almost pinned, but he's
They
still
stay
on
on
top. Man, that is crazy.
Let's see what happens with this challenge brick.
I'm used to Hippolito being crazy, but normally on his feet, not so much on the mat.
Yeah.
But you can tell that jiu-jitsu feel where you're not, it's not a big deal to be kind of like pulling guard and wrestling from your back. He felt pretty comfortable there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's popping in the chat? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Find out, David.
This guy wants to know if Van Ness won. Yes. Kasak? Yes.
That's an easy one.
Yep.
One thing we tested earlier is like, hey, if we see a good tweet, we want to be able to like bring it on the screen. Haven't done one of those yet.
No.
Do we have the ability to?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Jin Kwee
He's been cracking good
wants
ones.
biscuits, gravy, and glizzies.
I love a good running bit. That's why he is the Glizzy Gladiator.
Oh, man.
They're interviewing Tom Ryan.
I think they're asking him about the challenge.
Yeah, like, hey, explain what's going on, because we are
Tom
bored
Ryan's like,
out of
"Let
our
me-"
minds right now.
Tom Ryan's like, let me tell you about this in a totally unbiased perspective.
Yeah.
That's a long review.
Dude, you can't enough.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat earlier.
Illegal move?
Illegal fist to the back.
Oh, they're giving the brick back.
It's a full Nelson?
I think that's just the.
Technical violation. Chumley gets a point. So Hippolyta, you got to cut him, right?
Wait, why is Hippolito back on top?
Is it?
Nothing changed. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
but-
time was out.
Oh, they had to go back. So it was a locked hand, so they had to like reset the clock for a little bit.
Unless Hippolyto's going to get near fall, he's going to lose, right?
No, he gets a chance on bottom.
Oh. No, but they already had. Well, the riding time then shouldn't have said 30.
Yeah, he just rode him out for 30 seconds.
It started at 30 on the restart, so they didn't put
oh,
the riding
they
time
didn't
clock
fix
back
it.
in time.
Ah, okay.
So now he can get the ride out to win, or Hippolito can get the escape and force sudden victory part 2. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I got what's going on. If you don't understand at home, that's okay. Just don't.
Explain it, Spade. Explain it.
No.
No, that's your job.
Andrew Kennedy wants to know if Jason Knopf's coming on the show. Unfortunately, he's in Philly.
He's
not coming on.
It's gonna be tough.
Doing some content.
I wonder what he's doing in Philly.
I never know what he's doing.
I bet he's watching wrestling.
Oh yeah, he's probably watching wrestling.
Probably watching.
All right, doesn't look like Kyle Mosher's going to get this, Bader. So
All right, it's
you
back
might
to
be doing some shups.
it's back to 7-6.
Let's go. I need him.
Cannon. So those 2 near fall are off the board for some reason.
All right, well, it makes it more
18.
exciting for us. Fish right off the whistle. Didn't get the escape yet.
All right, there's the escape. So 7-7. This match is nuts.
5 seconds to ride out. Trevor Chumbley, number 4, Rafi Hippolito goes down.
Wow.
He's a redshirt freshman. He's got plenty of wrestling to go.
Man, 20 seed. That's an upset. Sounds
Oh.
alarms. The 20 seed.
You'd be a great Paul Revere, Bader.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, for Northwestern and Chumbley, you're in the quarters, 1 match from winning,
And that means
1 match away from All-American.
yeah, you can't look past Chumbley, even though he's the 20 seed, but that means the winner of Cannon and Fish have Chumbley and not Hippolito. I don't know who you'd rather have, actually, but it's interesting. Oh, Mosher
Yeah.
gets a reversal on Messenbrink.
Face Messenbrink's back to the mat for a second.
Messenbrink
Which actually was kind of exciting,
Yeah.
just because
He's
like nobody
mortal.
does that.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Oh, could this be the end of Dorm Dog Denkins?
How's Dorm Dog Dinkins? What's the score? Okay,
Man,
4-0 Lamer. Yeah, this is not looking good. Messenbrink rebounding well from that reversal.
He was able to shake it off.
Yeah.
You have to have the memory of a hummingbird when you're on the mat like that.
He's only up 19-5.
He was literally going for the tech when he got reversed. Yeah. Johnson in OT with biscuits and gravy and glizzies. And it's Cannon and Fish in OT.
Man.
We went from seeing so many pins
lot
to
of
everybody
overtimes.
going into overtime.
We saw this position
upper
earlier in
body.
this match.
Uh-oh. Cannon.
It was like a throw-rethrow.
Oh, stepping up, testing game.
That was freaking crazy. Oh, that was nuts. That fish.
We're gonna clip that one,
Yeah,
guys,
we're gonna want to
Clip it now. Chop Shop.
Take a look at that.
Can you get Chop Shop on the horn?
Yeah, let me. Hold
We
on.
need to get Chop. Bader, can I
let
see
me
the
get-
cowbell?
Chop Shop.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I'm calling Chop Shop.
Yeah. I think the Chop Shop knows what to do.
Chop Shop is our guys that are on site. We have to pay extra. We can't show you this live, which is why everyone's like, why do I pay for Flow? Well, we can't because literally ESPN won't let us. But what we can do is show you clips after the session
After
ends.
it's over. So yeah.
So we got guys in the shop chopping up clips, ready to publish them as soon as this session ends.
Now Tom Ryan with a
What's
surprise
Tom
challenge.
Ryan?
It's not, Tom, how can you lost?
Well, he challenged something. So
Yeah. I love how Tom fights for his guys, but this is not it.
yeah.
Logan was up there fighting too.
Yeah.
No.
Vincentovich liked the fish move. I did too.
Hey. what's
Colton
not to
Park.
like?
Colton Park just dropping a fish emoji in there. I'm gonna drop a fish emoji.
I'm not sure how you can get, unless, like, I don't know, he, like, kneed him in the groin while he was doing the move.
Yeah.
He took the double unders, he locked it, boom! That was beautiful.
Maybe there was something that happened before that.
That was just a hip toss.
Yeah.
That was just a beautifully executed double under hip toss.
David Taylor was fired up for that one.
Yeah,
He's
Jimmy
excited.
Kennedy.
He probably
Trainers
wanted,
back
in
to young.
hindsight, Fish to work for that fall there because they could have used that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think he hit and then bellied down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I thought he hit and then just let go. Fish jumped up. He's just like, oh, that was
He was
sweet.
pumped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the man. I had Brandon Cannon making the semis.
I did too. Is
over
that
Hippo.
move of the day so far?
I think it's move of the day.
That's move of the day. Holy crap.
Let's put that down under move of the day.
Man.
Move. I'm making a whole new category. Move of the day. Fish bomb. And it's confusing because it's like fish back. Are you making a nickname for fish
No,
back?
fish
No.
bomb.
I'm just saying it's a fish bomb
Yeah.
on B cans.
Yeah. That's right. Dude, that was
157.
so awesome.
Because usually somebody's got double unders and the other guy's like, nope, I don't want none of that. And they walk out of bounds or whatever. No, those guys battle. They're trying
Brandon
to win.
Cannon tried to go headlock and he said, no, thank you.
Yeah. Now we got Little Caesar Crazy Puff Bacon and Cheese Bites. All right.
They look good on TV.
Free ad for Little Caesars. They ain't paying us nothing, but that did look good. Mm-hmm. Vinny Zerbin Chase Satellite Saudade just got underway.
I'll tell you what I like about Little Caesars. You order.
The price and how fast it is.
Well, I like to order it for pickup, and then you don't have to talk to a soul. They have the machine. You just type in your number, your little door
Code
opens,
or whatever?
take it out. You don't even talk to anybody.
I don't mind talking to people.
I don't like talking to.
There are other places that do that. If you order like
What, the people who work, is that what you're, what were you going to say, David?
I don't like talking to people when I'm trying to get my food and get home.
if you order
I don't think
online
that's what you're going to say.
at any of those bowl places, they'll just set it out and then you grab it. You don't even have to type in a number.
But the guys, the best move, you don't even order. You just walk in, they have this shelf of food, you can just
Yeah,
take one.
True.
Yeah. Or grocery store, self-service checkout. Anyway, we got Meyer Shapiro is tied with Johnny Lovett, 4-4.
This was a blood round
Into the
match
second.
last year.
Oh, that's right. Good call, David.
Yep. I remember that from the Bader show.
Me too. You jogged my memory.
And so this will not be, no potential for being Tom Borelli's last AA, but it could be the first of the
Ben Benet.
Ben
Bennett era?
Come on.
Bennett.
Ben Benet, Rick, come on.
Ben Bennett.
Ben Bennett, yes.
Yes.
The two T's are pronounced. Ryder
see him
Downey
pronounce
up
one
over
of the
Matty Bianchi. What's that, Bader?
You only pronounce one of the T's.
Only one? Okay. The second T is silent. My bad.
No, the first, surprisingly.
Wow, I got that wrong again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very well.
Here's Miller time. Speaking of heroes in a half shell, we got a Terp out there with DeRozier, I believe, of Citadel. If I get that wrong, I would not be surprised. Desrosier.
Yeah.
Capital D, capital first R. All right, we're on the big screen. Shapiro gets the escape in the second.
DeRosier.
You just got wine on the brain.
Uncle Hefe is saying that Little Caesars is trash pizza, but okay.
It is, but
You
it's
don't
still
you don't
good.
go there for good pizza. You go there for cheap pizza.
Pizza's
Yeah.
pizza. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
it's good.
Wrestling people love to argue about pizza, and especially Casey's Pizza.
If you
I think that got started here.
Well, we are wrestling people,
We
are
are
we not?
wrestling people, yeah.
if you I mean, look, if you go to if you have a little neighborhood pizzeria in New York, of course that's gonna be better than Little Caesars.
Of course, obvious. Yes.
If I had that option all the time, I would,
Most things
yeah.
are going to be better than Little Caesars, but
Most things in New Jersey will be better,
pizza is
Yeah.
just almost always good.
even if it's bad. It's still
Even if
pretty
it's
good.
emos.
I'm not,
Stop.
I still haven't had emos.
What?
Well, then you
Man,
don't know.
Shapiro's insane. Did you see that?
No,
No.
but it looked like a bunch of fast movements.
He was going. He was trying to finish his single leg, and then it was like he's getting like sprawled on. So it's like, oh, if I go to my own back, I'll be all right.
And he did?
And then he just committed so hard to it. It's like Lovett wasn't ready. He gets the takedown.
Puts him up 8-4.
That's like Shapiro. Like you don't naturally like think to take people in those directions, and he figures out a way to do it.
Yeah, his skills are insane.
Unsurprisingly, Jin Kui Kui brought it back to Glizzy's over pizza, and then Uncle Effie goes, "Chili Glizzy pizza."
I mean, yeah, that does sound like something you could probably get at a Little Caesars.
Yeah. The thing about these guys in the chat, who knows where they're from and where they're getting these outrageous like ideas from?
Yeah.
Well, we know where Joe Williamson's from because he says best food ever is an early morning torta from Bader.
Well, he's talking about El Primo, the little food truck on South First.
Oh, yeah.
At Live Oak. You get a torta with eggs and chorizo and beans
Oh,
and
and now we got
cheese.
El Baderino.
Yeah, you got the accent coming out. We start talking about tortas and the accent.
Dude, I go to this trailer. I've been in this trailer for years, but yeah, usually I call torta tronco con chorizo, por favor.
Well, I live near Rosita's El Pastor, so I'm living high on the Tex-Mex. No, it's
Get
not
the
Tex-Mex.
chorizo.
It's just
Bray's an El
Mexican food.
Pastor guy.
I love. Oh man,
you got to
Remember
come
the-
to Rosita's. Yeah, the old.
What's the name of the place
food
by Nikki's Tire Shop?
the Tough Shed. Yeah,
Tough Shed, that
We used
was
to call
it.
it the Tough Shed tacos because it literally looked like a
didn't say
Tough Shed
Tough
that was
Shed.
just jacked up onto a. I don't think it said Tough Shed, but it's what it reminded me of. It looked like just like a shed
blocks?
you would see for sale in a parking lot of a Home Depot, and then it was just up on a trailer.
Shapiro did
It's
that same
crazy.
thing, went over his back 2-3 different times now.
Yeah, he'll go
His
that way.
arm is so long, he has to deep waist, like almost around back to the guy's spine.
Yeah, he's all limbs. It's crazy that he has, like, I would say is like freestyle. Yeah, after Shapiro, let's take a quick break. We got Caliendo putting it on. Thompson 11-2. Downey may squeak out a win. Zerban and Saldate in a battle. But yeah. Shapiro, though, but
Really good.
he's got to go freestyle, which I think is still his preferred style. He's a U20 world champ. And then he has to go back to folk style all the time where no locking hands. It's going to change up his deal.
I heard him on the Bader show too, and he said that he loves freestyle during freestyle season, loves folk style during folk style season.
He loves wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't like that answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean,
I mean, he talked about like the different challenges,
Yeah.
the different way you have to orient your brain to get ready for it, and I think he's one of those. You know,
I
I think a
feel
lot
like-
of these wrestlers they have to be so locked into what they're doing when they're doing it.
And while
once they get into freestyle, they're like, nah, I like more freestyle
Yeah.
better.
And once they're not in college, and the
Yeah.
college is right now like paying the bills, so to speak, even
Yeah.
if he's not getting NIL or anything at Cornell, there's no scholarships, but you still have to be in the mindset of like, hey, folk style, this is what it's about.
Man,
Bianchi or
Bianchi must
Downey?
have just got a takedown late. I didn't see how that happened, but
Yeah.
man, you know what that is? That's an upset. Sound the alarms. It's a fire
Now they're
alarm.
upset.
Did Blaze beat Askey?
I believe so. Why don't I tell you though definitively?
Oh wait, did I bring this
Joey
for
Blaze pinned.
Messon Brink?
He pinned Askey.
Blaze pinned Askey.
It says fall 9 minutes.
Pinned him?
Pinned him.
Man.
Oh, and did Shapiro get a pin or did the time just run out?
Oh man, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight each other. Nope.
All right, little static and then respect.
Wait.
Oh, Lovett
Lovett?
wants to fight. Yeah.
Lovett raised his own hand, right?
That was
Did I-
so confusing.
Yeah.
All right, Shapiro got the dub. We can confirm. Bianchi got the dub. We can also confirm. So we'll take a quick break. Come back. More wrestling. More watch party. We'll see you then.
back, baby.
We are back.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Round of 16.
This has been flying by, obviously a little faster than the first round, but Concy's going on at the same time. We got Minto Ramirez, the young freshman for Nebraska by way of Florida, taking on Julian Ramirez, the senior. Oh, they got a big upper body! And Minto.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
No big deal.
Ramirez belly out. But Ramirez also from Florida.
Yeah, a couple Florida men.
So Florida versus Florida. And then Clough,
Clough.
or Bear Claw.
Bear Claw.
He's up versus William Miller, App State. It's their highest ranked wrestler, number 13.
Man, I still can't get over that Caleb Fish
That was
body
wild.
lock.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, we got the Cam Slam. Cam Amin, Cam Steed.
Yeah, the Cam Slam, and if you're Cam Amin, I don't know why you don't just learn from your teammate Caleb Fish and just go immediately to a body lock.
I don't know if Amin has ever done a body lock. I'm sure once in his career, but
Well,
he
why
just
not?
ran Cam Steed out of bounds. So he is feeding off that energy. Stall call on Cam S.
I say we should just start with a body lock here.
Just, yeah. I mean, there's wrestling styles where body locks are like all you do. Mm-hmm. Hunter Garvin, Andrew Sparks. That looks like it could be a fun one. It's 3-2 in the second. Garvin leads. For all the fans of the TV show The Detroiters, Chris Hamblin, otherwise known as Cramblin, of Cramblin and Cramblin. He's on the mat. He's losing to Rosinski, who was the EIWA champ for Lehigh. That's in the consies.
Penn State, so far,
Undefeated.
16-0 on the day.
Can they get to 20-0?
They can.
So they certainly can. Will they?
They will.
Gosh, I want to know what's the record for most matches gone without losing.
Yeah.
This feels like, remember when,
Getting in that territory. It's got to be.
what was it, 21 the Worlds? Or no, what was the senior Worlds where Russia wasn't there, 22? And like not even as neutral athletes, just like not there.
Yeah.
And like the U.S. didn't lose for like the whole first day.
That's
awesome.
crazy.
It was pretty cool. I mean, like they split up the weights and then they had more guys drop in the whatever. But it was like 10 weights, and of the first 4, everybody made the semis.
Pretty awesome.
Cam Amin gets the first takedown in the Cam Slam.
That's big.
Yeah, he wants to score first.
Wait,
Although he's already
wasn't
third.
wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Man.
Look at little Minto caught that
Ramirez!
tilt from a scramble.
Nice tilt.
Wow. This is, and we've mentioned it before, and we hate to belabor it because,
But we will.
but we have to. It's our journalistic responsibility. Ramirez went round of 12 the last 3 years. If you have a heart, you're hoping he makes the,
Top 8.
yeah, he makes the podium. But if you're a Nebraska fan, of course, there's no mercy. Minto's up 7-1. You want your guy. And Garvin going right
Yeah.
at Sparks in that nice
Dude,
little
he's-
exchange.
He is tricky.
When he gets like a burst going, it's like unstoppable.
Is that
looking.
Shane's son?
Yep.
I think so. He looks more likely to be related to me than to Shane.
I think so.
Ed Sky Gregor Chalakian. That's a cool one. That's in the consies.
Yeah, that could get wild. And look at that.
I love it when wrestling matches get wild.
Chalakian on his back.
Some teams like to get in and get wild.
That's right. Big Princeton thing.
Bear Claw, the pride of Utah. He's up on Miller. He earned that 4 seed too. That's wild that Penn State just had this guy like just stuck in their lineup. Could have gone his whole career, never wrestled one postseason match, and here he is, about to make the quarters. Hey, credit to Adam Hall too. I
Yeah.
mean,
I like the green of those UVU singlets. They're like very.
Iridescent green.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
They're bright.
Right. And they got President Jimenez.
That's right.
President Jimenez of Utah Valley goes to a lot of, I don't know if every wrestling
She's a big
event.
fan.
She brings her pom-poms.
Yeah.
She's cheering front row.
She always looks like she like just got out of like a very important meeting. She's like in like a business suit, and she's like got her pom poms like.
Cheering like mad. No, it's good. Good to see a community get behind a program.
Love it.
Utah, there's some talent in Utah. They've had a couple good wrestlers come out of that state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you? I mean,
I can think of one.
I don't know.
I
if
can
you
think of
I'm not only going to put you on the
some
spot.
brothers.
Cam Amin
Did not come from Utah.
in the quarterfinals. That's big for Oklahoma State.
Oh, did he? Is that
Yeah, he
match over?
won.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
the third period.
3-1.
Cam Amin's business.
Dude, Caleb Fish and Cam Amin were both in matches that felt like, coin toss. And
won.
they both got the dub. So that's big.
Let's update this team score here.
Ramirez in trouble. This is big for Nebraska.
Nebraska still have 1 point ahead of Oklahoma State.
Minto went right through Ramirez. You see Ramirez.
I'll pull the team score up here for our fans at home as well.
I think, David.
Yeah, look at that. Penn State still in first.
Only up by 13.
More questions in the chat about Ono. Hey, next year, we'll worry about next year. We're talking about the NCAAs right now.
Nebraska in second. They're going to get
no.
they're going to get another point. Actually, they're going to get 2 more points here in a couple minutes because
He's going to get a major.
Minto's getting a major. Yeah, I don't know if Oklahoma State's point total was updated after the Amin match was factored in or not, but they're in third. Ohio State right behind. Points on day one are not meaningless, but a lot can happen.
They mean the least
Yeah.
out of the 3 days.
That's right.
Yeah, they're nice, and they'll come down to these points at some, perhaps, but the separation comes in qualifying for, becoming an All-American and then really getting top 4.
The quarters and the semis are where you'll see like big jumps and points.
Separates the contenders from the pretenders.
That's right.
Spay, you said it.
I got to get my cliches out. I haven't been keeping track.
Peyton Hall coming to the mat. This is where we're going to keep our eyes on the screen for Kyle Brackey. See if he's around.
Next season, Facundo could have his own Bear Claw season. Facts.
Facts.
Facundo is good. Real good.
Yeah, he seriously is. And
He took K-Sac to the brink at the Black Knight Invite. You can watch that on your favorite wrestling website, www.flowwrestling.org.
the silver lining for Facundo, and this is not much of one because I know he wanted to be doing this, but didn't have to make 157 for the rest of the year. That looked.
And when he transfers, expect him to look for a place where he can go 165.
But we're not talking about next season's Spade. I'd like you to keep it on.
Yeah, Spay, knock it off.
2025 NCAA.
Yeah,
These are
Spay.
things that have been announced. If Ono announces, hey, I'm going to go wrestle for Penn State, then great, we could talk about it. But if Ono's not saying that, then we shouldn't say it.
Oh, I just thought you established the standard and that you were.
You're the standard.
Double.
The standard shutting up. Hey, how about a 24 versus 25 to make the quarterfinals? It's going to happen. One of those at the highest seed will be 24 Wolak. At the lowest seed, it'll be 25 Harkins.
Who do you got?
Yeah, you think Harkins can pull the you think 25 can pull the
All right,
upset or 24?
I'm taking Harkins. Who you got?
Wolak.
You got Wolak?
I think Wallach.
All right. 5 shups on the line.
5 shups. How many shups are we up to so far?
Not that
Triple
many.
them.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be 20 shups.
Yeah.
Okay, session 2. We got a Keeter versus Feldman. Did we announce that yet?
I think it's
happening.
I think it's not yet public.
Okay, well, let's make it public. When
All
it
right.
happens, Keeter versus Feldman. Bray and Spay have Feldman. Bader has Keeter.
Two-time
we got?
national champ Keegan O'Toole just got taken down.
Lorenzo.
Less than a minute to go in the first, and he trails 3-0 in Norman of Stanford.
Dude, Lorenzo Norman's he's got at least one win over an NCAA champ in his career already.
Over.
Are you Shane?
Shane Griffith.
Yeah. Former. Were they ever on campus together?
I don't think so. I don't know that like Lorenzo was in for a summer session or anything.
Right. All right. Well, I respect the troops while you guys apparently don't.
I thought I was still thinking about Keeter and
Harkins.
Feldman, and I was like, wait, which one of those guys enlisted while I wasn't paying attention?
Sorry, my mind went right back to
Yeah.
Wolak Harkins. Also have Peyton Hall. He's the number 2 seed. West Virginia hasn't had a finalist since Zeke Moisey at 125 pounds in
2014, 18?
I think it was
They all
18.
blend together. Yeah, 18 sounds.
Yeah.
Wait. I guess it was 18.
Let's find out.
Man, this Norman
Six,
thing is
seven.
this Norman thing is crazy. They asked Keegan yesterday in the press conference how healthy he is, and he said, "I'm as healthy as I'm going to be." So,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh no, 2015. We were both wrong.
I was closer.
wish I would have had the opportunity to weigh in on that. I think I probably would have got it right.
$74 on the table. Is 65 all done? We can do a rundown of those.
Colton Park in the chat asking if Norman redshirted during Shane
around
Griffith's
too
last
far.
season at Stanford. But no, Lorenzo Norman redshirted last year. He just used Cliff Keen as one of his 5 dates.
Yeah. We have 2 more matches going down at 65 yet.
Okay. We got Messenbrink, which is our guy Nicky's legend lineupman. Cam Amin, Chris Minto, Terrell Bearclaw, Mikey Caliendo, TBD, Skulls, Mantanona, Garvin, and Mayfield Hall, TBD. But Hall's winning 9-2, so my money is on Hall. Garvin over Sparks. Caliendo over Thompson.
We got the top half of the bracket up on the screen right now.
There you go. That's all done. Messenbrink. You said it, though, Bray. Amin over Steed in the Cam Slam. Mm-hmm. That's big for the Cowboys. Good ride, Cowboy.
Yep.
And Minto over Ramirez. That's tough for the Ramirez fans that want to see him on the podium for the first time in his career.
Yeah.
And Bearclaw. Good for Utah, the state of Utah, and the university, or the Utah Valley University.
It's feeling like we may, in the semifinals, get a rematch from the 2023 Black Knight Invite Finals between Messenbrink and Terrell Bearclaw.
Yeah. The Black Knight Invites become basically a Penn State public wrestle-off, which is kind of cool.
It is. Also, I mean, plenty of good Army guys there, too.
Norman looking to get another takedown on O'Toole.
Man, this
30
is
seconds to go in the
crazy.
second period.
Huge
Norman
brace
leads
on
3-2.
O'Toole.
Try to make it 6-2.
O'Toole locked in the crotch here, and he's tough to score on, but man, Norman has that leg very, very well hooked.
Did he have that brace at Big 12s?
I don't remember.
Keegan's my national champ pick, so
Yeah.
if he loses here, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, mine too. And I agree. I think if it had,
Guys, if he loses here, he can't win.
yeah.
How does that work, Bader?
He got taken down. Dang. All right.
6-2. How does O'Toole have 2?
He has 2 escapes.
Oh, he's still down. Oh, second period. Yeah. So he's going to have to dig deep in the third.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
He got one. Did they give it to him?
4 seconds.
He's up. Yeah.
He looked out.
Yeah, 6-3.
And
Sheesh.
he has. No, he doesn't have choice.
But he's, minute riding time.
Skulls Mantanona going nuts.
Who's got riding time? Norman?
Norman.
Yeah.
Let's,
We're gonna see if he can pull this off. I think he can pull this off. What do you guys think?
he could do it. It's not going to, it's going to make us sweat. But for all the Norman fans.
He may need 2 takedowns here.
Yeah. Oh, he kicks him free. After this, and then the Wolak Harkins battle for the 5 shups.
Riding time's at 109.
Probably take another quick break.
Man, this is crazy.
Miller Time going to win for the Terrapins. After Wolak Harkins, maybe we'll
Take
pause.
a quick break. Man, this is nuts.
How many national champs lose on day 1? We've seen 2 already.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Figs, Alirez. Is Norman gonna make it 3?
Dude, this would be crazy. I mean, and I know Keegan O'Toole has not maybe been 100% this year, but he beat Levi Haynes this season.
Yeah. Now, what I don't like about this is they're waiting until Keegan shoots Norman completely out of bounds before they call a stall. But you can call a stall before that.
Clearly, Norman's been stalling here.
Like if
Did
you're
I just see the blue fist go up?
And that's the second stall
Or maybe it
call.
was blue point.
So it is now 7-4. Keegan can tie it with a takedown. It's a big
and
difference
7
maker. Oh my
strikes
gosh,
riding
he
time.
little duck to the shot.
What do you do now if you're Keegan? You say,
Well, you got to get riding time under
yeah,
a
you
minute.
erase it. But, you think
What's he going to do? Is he
I
going to try
think
to
he cut
ride?
him.
Yeah, cut him.
it's a long time.
And then, dude, shoot him out of bounds right here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to call action there. 5-5 Skulls Mantanona. That one is going crazy.
So Norman is 8-7 lead over O'Toole with 40 seconds to go.
Braden Scholes and
Was that the same takedown twice, like a duck? I
yeah,
think it was.
well, the first one he ducked and then got to a leg, and man,
There, you got it.
Keegan,
What
Getting
a
tough.
beast.
Nothing's, still got 30 seconds.
that's
to
not the
go.
way he wanted it to go, but man, he'll take
What an
it.
entertainment. What a wild, things are popping off. And then Skulls Mantanona, no riding time, 5-5, final seconds of the third.
Oh,
Is there a
Scholes trying to
takedown?
get behind.
Is there a
Now,
takedown? Mantanona, elevate. Mantanona.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
They called 3.
I love this sport.
I'm surprised they called it there.
Man on Skulls. Keegan O'Toole survives. Meanwhile, we got the battle for the Shups.
Scholes in the Illinois corner, I believe, challenging.
Whether it's a takedown or not.
Yeah, he was on that leg pretty quickly.
Yeah.
There's a chance they waive this. There's Keegan. Man, unreal grit. Not a great start.
What a beast, though.
Unreal grit.
Yeah, grit. Grit, that's a pillar.
Of the Tiger style,
It's just a pillar, and
just in general.
yeah.
I want to know about Tiger style pillars.
They didn't have pillars when I was there. I've seen them since, but I don't know what they all are.
Yeah. Man, that was crazy.
They had pillars at Washington and Lee, but they called them columns.
Okay.
He's being stupid.
Okay.
What? What's stupid about what I just said?
All right. 41 seconds left. No takedowns yet. And this is another match where we could see a body lock, Spay. Wolak.
Believe, compete, one more, expect to win, and Tiger Style itself.
Okay.
That's all on AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, no riding time in Wolak Harkins. 45 seconds for Wolak, so won't matter unless someone gets a takedown.
And Ja'Cory Teamer up for Iowa right now, by the way, wrestling. Brevin not
Noah.
Brevin. Who is that? Noah Castillo. I was thinking
Or
of Brevin Casella.
Chattanooga. I'm glad to see that they finally put the Moccasins logo up instead of the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, like they used to do for the graphic. For Little Rock, too, they put the Arkansas Razorbacks instead of Little Rock.
So Teamer, Castillo, is that, you guys just mentioned that?
Mm-hmm.
Teamer has the ability to score a bunch of points on the backside.
Yeah.
That could be, it could be a blessing in disguise. Probably not, but it could be.
Yeah.
What's going on with the team race?
Dalton Harkins and Lennox Wolak. I think they're both seniors, too,
Yeah.
in overtime. So one guy's career is over. Wolak from
Well, this is a
Columbus.
quarterfinal, or a round of 16.
So
Castillo
one
with the
guy's
takedown?
championship season is over, is exactly what I said. Wolak from Columbus, Ohio, and Harkins from Westchester, PA, which is a suburb of Philly. So he's in a bit of a homecoming here.
Billy Benfield wants to know, has Penn State lost a match? Nope, Billy, they have not.
No.
If you came here to watch them lose,
They are
you're going to have to wait.
undefeated.
You're going to have to keep waiting for a while.
Crazy scramble now. Who can get height here? I thought Wolak was in a good position, but
Now Harkins looks decent.
Harkins' right leg. Oh!
Bowman got the win.
Bowman got the dub. Oh, they called stalemate or potentially dangerous. Wow. I thought Harkins covered, and then he won the match, but didn't celebrate it all. So it's like, what else happened? Must have been a stalemate.
Cade DeVos trying to punch his ticket back on the podium. He's up 3-0 right now. Look at that. Daniel Cormier on the stream. He's got the Gilroy Wrestling
Yeah,
shirt.
representing. That's what's great about Cormier is, like, at the end of the day, like, what matters to him is wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Wolak. Wolak got it, so I owe you guys 5 more shups.
Love it.
All right, well, while I lick my wounds and after losing another one of these, let's go to a quick break and come back with even more wrestling, upper weight time.
We're back.
Hello.
Nobody
Vader,
told me we were back. We're
Bray,
back? We're back.
Spay, everybody out there.
We're so back.
Wrestling fans, we're at the Purple Bee in Austin, Texas, out in Hill Country.
Yeah, look it up.
Look it up. Look up Donk Toss.
Yeah.
This is the headquarters and the number one. Grab that donkey.
Grab that dog. It's
Do we get donk tosses?
Blammo.
That
I don't
was-
know if anybody saw that.
That's all right. I got a point. As long as it was inside the octagon.
I don't know if that was going to stay
It's
on the
off
hexagon.
camera,
We'll
but
see.
we'll be explaining more. But we got upper weights going soon, 174, all on the mat. Cade DeVos leading Garrett Thompson. That would be an upset on paper, but DeVos is an All-American, and Garrett Thompson, great wrestler, but I don't know if you would say this is a huge upset between two guys. Either way, great win for DeVos, if he can hold on. It's still the second period.
I
So,
think Thompson may have beat DeVos this year.
yeah, there you go.
I'm going to look that up.
Patrick Kennedy and Brevin Casella, another upset if it happens on according to seed, but I think a lot of people probably picked Kennedy. Nothing against Brevin Casella, he's an awesome dude, won EIWA's outstanding wrestler. But Kennedy's also a very good wrestler. Dean Hamady, 10-2 over Singleton in the second. Hamady doing Hamady things.
Garrett Thompson beat Cade DeVos in overtime at CKLV.
There you go. That was when Thompson really started showing off. Mm-hmm. Simon Ruiz of Cornell. They need to get one back after Julian Ramirez dropped one in the last round. A heartbreaker.
Ja'Cory Teamer trailing. It was 7-1, now 7-5 in the third period against Noah Castillo.
We have to cut him, right?
I think so.
That takedown ties it. Any riding
Man,
time?
he might get a stall call if he's not careful. Okay, they're out of bounds.
Geez,
All right.
that is just nightmare scenario for Iowa fans at 157.
Yeah. It's 8-5. Takedown ties it for Teamer.
Bowman Caliendo. Did they wrestle at Big Tens?
No, they didn't, because Bowman was on the other side. He wrestled Mesenbrink in the semi.
Because that's happening in the quarters.
That's a very,
Castillo's got the leg up,
interesting
trying to.
clash of styles. Wow.
He's
Castillo
gonna
looking to
take down.
finish.
He's got it flat on his hip. Teamer's got the leg.
Do they do a quick stalemate this late? You think they would.
I mean, dude, he's close to scoring. I don't think you can stalemate this.
Yeah, but he's got the leg. Teamer's got the leg.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is just the worst for Teamer. Well, all right, good for him to get out of bounds.
19 seconds. Feel for our friend Ollie.
Yeah, from Long Beach, same Ollie Stone, friend and colleague, Long Beach, New York, on Long Island, where Teamer's
Tenet.
also from. And what?
Tenet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just a friend.
Oh!
Oh my
I thought he
gosh.
was going to hit a super jog.
Trying to scramble his way through this. 10 seconds.
This is a career for Teamer if he doesn't pull it out here. And they're going to let it wrestle. Noah Castillo for Chattanooga takes out NCAA finalist Ja'Cory Teamer.
That's going to be tough for Iowa in this team race.
That's going to be a dagger.
Yeah, it hurts.
Kennedy's still leading. Cade DeVos getting 3 more, so looking good for people that picked DeVos.
Yeah. Jen Kwee pointing out 0-2 and a glizzy barbecue.
Oh, well, you know, as long as you get a glizzy barbecue out of it, it's not the worst thing to happen to you today.
Oh man. I mean, that's a barbecue staple. Throw a few dogs on the
So a few
grill.
glizzies on the
Yeah,
grill.
Yeah.
Fields Filipowicz, that's a sneaky fun match. Both those guys wrestle real hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both seated in the 20s, but that doesn't mean they're not awesome wrestlers. That's
Yeah.
what's so wild about NCAA is like only the top 8 are all Americans. Only the finalists are guys that are really getting a lot of attention. But guys that go 0-2, they still are just like gnarly good.
Hammers.
Yeah.
Like could roll up to any gym and just start smashing. Such is the sport. Casella's got double boots right. He's probably going to get a full ride out on Kennedy. So it's like Yeah, Kennedy might win. You might not, know Casella. He goes to Binghamton, never really did much at NCAAs. But you put him in on top against one of the best wrestlers in the country, double boots in, ride out the entire period.
It's pretty good. Pretty impressive.
People win state titles by having good rideouts like that.
Yeah, no, I was being serious.
Yeah. All right, Hamity advances. No surprise there. Singleton, Matty Singleton, great wrestler from Georgia. He's one of those Georgian guys we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia.
Cade DeVos advances into the quarterfinal.
And that's a DeVos. So, sorry, Bobcats.
Simon Ruiz and on a shot over there, up 4-2.
That's it.
Gets
Ruiz
the
wins.
dub.
Yeah,
Ruiz
it's-
into the quarter.
That's how you get rid of the clock, by taking shots. Well, maybe 1 second. All right, Ruiz into the quarters, and unfortunately, Julian Ramirez into the consolation rounds. Let's see who
He's gotta string together,
Ramirez
what,
is going to
3?
have.
Patrick Kennedy up 3-0 in the third. Iowa definitely wanting to get some momentum back here.
Yeah, they need it. They got a strong top half of the lineup, though.
Yeah, they do.
Strachey out on the mat.
So it's going to be Ramirez versus the winner of Tyler Lillard, Ethan Munguia. And then on the other side, Will Miller is who will have to go through to get to the round of 12. And then if he gets by Will Miller, he'll have the loser of Garvin versus Hall. So no easy path to the All-American round. That's known. Storace on the mat. He's going for his fifth. Which
It's
is
a lot.
It's
I
a,
don't think anybody's ever done that before. Has anybody ever done that before?
Never before,
Never
and
before?
probably never again, unless some rule changes. Which, you know what, you never know.
I mean, the way NCAA's going, we're saying all this now, like unprecedented, never happened again, and then like 2 years from now, the NCAA could be like, everybody gets 5 years, we don't care
Or they
anymore.
just be like, you know what, unlimited,
Yeah,
whatever.
you guys are all employees of the school now. Scholar athlete is over. Like the whole opt-in thing and that lawsuit, it's like, that ain't the end of anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know everyone's like, hey, this is going to change everything. We're going to see programs decimated. Maybe, but this whole transformation of how D1 college athletics is going, it's like, that's not the end of it. Whatever happens, like, see me in 5 years, see me in 10 years. Like,
Dude, Storace in torture mode here with this crossface.
yeah.
At least Cartagena Walsh doesn't have his nose taped shut.
Nikki's got Carter Storace and Levi Haynes, so we may be ringing the bell for him.
You know when you
If
can,
they win.
If they pull these, if they can hold on here.
The real like sign that some guys just at another level is when he just like casually turks a bottom leg and it's just like, I'm not even gonna hit any like complicated move. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna control your lower body with this leg, and then I'm just gonna start pummeling your face with my bicep and forearm
yeah.
until I can get back points, and you just kind of
Cartagena Walsh was trying to block the crossface with both forearms. Just 'cause
stop it, stop hitting my face.
Storace still got it. Now he just pulled him back for 4 more.
Yeah,
Gosh.
It keeps that it's so high up on the thigh, it controls all the hips with the Turk, figure four, whatever. How do you stop a guy that's that proficient with all 4 limbs at the same time?
I don't think you do. I don't think
Yeah.
you do, Spay.
Yeah,
Here's Danny Wask trying to get on the podium. I think he's a Blair guy.
he is.
Yeah, New Jersey guy. That's where you know Kerry Colad is like a transformative hire at a place like Navy, because it's like most guys at Blair they don't have Navy on their radar.
Yeah.
Especially not guys that end up with the 7 seed and placing at
Wow.
NCAAs.
Two former Hawkeyes, Aiden Riggins and Rhodes, just wrestled each other, but now for Iowa State and South Dakota State. Riggins got the win. It was an upset too. If we're, there we go. Yep.
If we're looking for excuse to
Yeah, let's ring it. More cowbell,
annoy
baby.
everybody with the cowbell. Oh, there's another Terp. Reese Heller, Jackson Smith. Heller started at Hofstra and then moved west to the other side of the Keystone State. Wask going to get the takedown and ride out. That was a good period for Wask. Patty Gallagher in an important bout for Buckeye fans to get some points out of 65 after an early loss.
Strachey now 14-0. He was having a little conversation with the coaches, trying to decide if he should work for the tech from his feet or try to work on top.
And they said, work from here.
Yeah, they're like, work from here. And I think they're like, hey, why don't you cross-face this guy one more time?
Okay.
Little turn there from
It is
Strachey.
2. 1. 1.
Oh, he's got
Is that
like
two?
6 1 counts.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I just want one. Psych. One. Psych. One. Psych. It's not over. It's not over, Shane. You thought you were done? Nope. One count.
What? Did you just give 1 point right there?
What was that for?
I called stalling.
Stalling?
That was a mercy. That was the.
Uh,
They're like. Tech fall. The
stall
most
point is the-
merciful.
is the attack point.
Nothing against Shane Cartagena Walsh. Like it's all about Strachey when something like that happens.
Yeah. Oh,
Strachey, that's for you, Nikki.
That's for Yicky.
One step closer to those
$10,000.
We're
10
only
stacks.
2.5 minutes away from ringing that one more time.
Let's go.
If Levi Haynes can pull this off.
Gavin Sachs got some tricks. You guys know what Nikki said he was going to buy with those 10 grand?
Houseboat.
Houseboat, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll do this next year from the houseboat.
Yeah.
Oh, put the studio in the houseboat,
let's
Nikki.
go.
Nikki said he's going to make it happen. Jackson Smith now got Heller in some trouble. Pinfall for the Terpies. That's tight. He's got a head and an arm.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now he goes,
That's
throws
a pin.
the leg
That's
in.
pin position. You got to get a pin here.
28 to go.
Heller's being squirmy.
Hella squirmy.
Hella squirmy. I think he's got to reload. He's still got that arm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Now he
not
drives
pin,
towards
though.
the
There you go.
head.
That is brutal.
How is that not called?
Pin.
There it is. All right. Jackson Smith that much closer. That was not an upset. That was 8/9.
We got an 8-9 matchup happening between Harchla and Pinto over there on the backside
Yeah.
of the bracket.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Harchla.
Pinto. Is Pinto a senior?
No, I think he's a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. He's a junior.
Oh, really? This is his third year?
From Stroudsburg, PA. That's eastern PA. A little north of the Lehigh Valley. We're waiting on confirmation. I'm looking at Bray's computer.
Yeah, he was
He's
a
actually-
national qualifier in 23, round to 12 last year, and then we'll see how he does this year.
Yeah, he's in the hole in the Conci round 1. Well, so you know how everyone gets upset about seeds, and it's like,
Yeah.
why do you get so upset about seeds? And it's like, well, they should be ranked and ordered, according to skill level, because that's how you choose All-Americans, and it should matter, that, the guy earns the best shot to All-American and all that. And I go, okay, so why don't we reseed after every round? Why don't we why, if seeds are that important, then what happens when the 8 and 9 have to wrestle just to stay around to the consolation round 2? Shouldn't now the worst guy in the consolation have to wrestle the best guy in the consolation?
No, Spay.
Well, then the
called
argument doesn't
bracket
hold water
busters.
for me. Then you're doing it. Then you're saying Cinderellas and bracket busters are fun for fans. So it's not about what's best for getting the best guys in the top 8 on the podium. It's about what's good for making an entertaining product. So we have
It's like
conflicting
you put them
ideas.
in it's like having pole position from the start. They don't redo pole position.
no. I don't
They
know.
just
if
say
that-
pole position. It's like
I know what pole position is. I'm saying I don't think that really. It's a tough analogy to
Yeah,
make
well,
out of that.
yeah. I'm a tough guy.
Yeah, you're a tough guy. I'm going to see you do some shups later, and it's going to be impressive. I'm just saying there's two ideas that have tension with each other. One is you make it the most super fair way to, say who's the best wrestler.
Most fair starting position. And then you just let it go. And then let it pop off, however it's going to pop.
But still you're still making a concession. There's things that you can do in the middle of a tournament. Like a race
crazy.
is one race. I'm
That
saying
would be crazy if I'm not just entertaining your idea, if you reseed every round. So
they do it in team sports.
If the number 5, what?
After every round of the playoffs, they make
Do
it.
they?
Yes.
I don't know. I watch them team sports.
Yeah.
Like baseball and football.
Not MLB.
And MLB, they don't. Well, I know they do in hockey and football.
Really?
They say, who are you going to play next? And then they always go, we don't know. It depends on who wins. If this team wins.
Well, the pro sports.
The pro sports are doing it more fair. This is doing it more for the fans. So we have Cinderella.
You would think that the pro sports would want to do it for the fans. More so. Because.
Have the Cinderella stories.
Yeah.
They don't receive.
Well, really, they just want the pro sports one is the biggest market to be in the biggest game.
Yeah, if
Great
they could put their
news.
thumb on the scale.
Nikki's got another win. Levi Haynes got the win.
Let's
hear it.
go.
Yo, we are this close
A little bit of blood
from
on the
Houseboat
Yeah.
next year
I
watch
mean,
party.
Look, it's gonna happen.
If that happens, then forget about sending me to Cleveland. I ain't going.
skin. Cleveland. When's it Minnesota the year after that?
Yep. Foca up 7-0 on Arnold.
How about this? 2027, we get NCAAs in a football stadium. We get World Championships in Las Vegas.
Boom.
It's gonna be a great year.
And then we get Ironman in Walsh Jesuit.
Big Ten on a Big Tens at a Big Ten campus.
That's gonna be in America too.
A lot of good things going on in America in
NHSCAs
2027.
in Virginia Beach. Tulsa Nationals in Tulsa.
Man, how did Foca get up 7-0 on Arnold?
And he does stuff like that.
You guys were arguing about
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
We're having a conversation about what's best for the sport of wrestling.
Well, what's best
As
is that
usual, I'm right.
is that we don't miss Foca versus Arnold. And
Well, we missed 2.5 minutes.
this is one of the matches I was most intrigued about.
That's your fault for listening to us.
I
fools.
shouldn't have been paying
Yeah,
attention to you
that's-
guys.
We didn't block the TV. We didn't unplug the
That's
TVs
true.
and go, hold on, no one is watching one more
We
match.
didn't even
until-"
yell fire or anything crazy.
That's true.
Yeah.
fire.
I've got
bomb.
no one to blame but myself here.
McAnally on the mat.
You can
Dustin
say
Plott.
bomb at Purple B.
Yeah, they don't care.
Can't say bomb on a plane.
No.
You can
Maybe I'm a bombardier.
quietly. You can say whatever you want.
You can say I'm listening to this song by Rage Against the Machine. It's called Bomb Track.
They would love that.
Allred Berge, also on the mat. 184s. We got all 184s.
Also, you can say those words at an airport or on an airplane. You just can't yell them.
Yeah.
That's not what Greg Fokker.
I was listening to this thing on the plane. I'm like, oh, this is the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said to
and
the
you said-
stewardess, hey, I got a bomb. And they took me down and
I got
gave
a
me
bomb
back.
track on this Spotify playlist, and then I got arrested.
But my Wi-Fi's not working right now. Could somebody help me?
Oh, I forgot to dispute Wi-Fi charges. I tried to get Wi-Fi on the last flight from EIWA's.
Oh, and you paid for it and then it didn't work and you didn't dispute it.
And then you go to and then you ask the flight attendants. They're like, okay, well, here's a card with an email address or whatever, or like a website, not even an email address. And you go, all right, like I give a crap anymore.
Yeah.
Just another way they rinse you for some dough.
Classic
McAnally
dough.
up.
Classic dough wrench.
We've all been dough rinsed before. It's not fun, but it happens.
Man, this has been a crazy first day.
This day has been nuts.
I love it.
They got AJ Ferrari on the screen. They're getting ready. They know.
They have been bumping AJ Ferrari. They're like, we know where our bread is buttered.
That's smart. Yeah, they know.
It's just classic marketing 101.
AJ Ferrari. Most marketing 101 classes have at least one unit on AJ Ferrari.
Ferrari. Class, open up your textbooks to chapter 3, AJ Ferrari.
Foca up now 11-1 over Gabe Arnold. 40 seconds to go in the second period, and wow.
You can't say like, hey, tough draw. Like this was Gabe Arnold's, he
Yeah.
could have been the tough draw. He is that good, I believe.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just run into some guys. Foca's a senior. He's determined. He has been an All-American before. Hey, Ross McFarland gave him a tough match. Ross McFarland of Hofstra.
Yeah. By the way, Penn State now
18-0 on the day.
Oh, that's pretty good. If you just pick like 10 wrestlers, you
Yeah.
your odds of going 18-0 are pretty low. You could have like any team you wanted. Mm-hmm. Maybe not like super low if you could pick anybody you wanted, but like if you put any restrictions. Well, Pinto Hartzler,
Yeah.
that's back to being a match.
Pinto's back up 5-4, and now Hart's looking for the reversal, and he's going to get it 6-5.
Holy smokes!
Holy buckets.
Oh, I was thinking, I should have said buckets,
You
but it's
should've
Ohio
said
State,
it.
not Nebraska.
But you didn't.
Tom Ryan's not a holy buckets guy, although he feels like kind of. Oh, holy buckets! Look at that!
That's a holy bucket.
That's a holy bucket.
Man,
Pinto
that-
with the reversal.
That right leg of Hartzler needs like a couple years of vacation after this. Hartzler is a senior, so this is it.
He's been All-American once, twice.
Oklahoma
3
State
times.
has pulled into second place, by the way.
Oh, really? Just
Oh,
refresh.
really, fool.
Look at that. 1 point ahead of Nebraska.
Hartzler was
yeah.
7th in 22.
Yeah.
This Nebraska,
He battled a ton of injuries too.
this Pinto Hartzler match going to be potentially a way for Nebraska to stay close to second.
It's looking grim for Gabe Arnold as Chris Foca keeps putting the pressure on. Now, Arnold still looks like, he just looks small out there for 184. Mm-hmm. He looks quick, he looks strong, but I don't think that's his weight. And now that could be me looking for excuse as he runs Foca right out of bounds. That's a stall.
I've agreed. I thought this season he's looked undersized.
Yeah.
Undersized.
And he's wrestling up for the team. He's an Iowa guy through and through. Yeah, after
Let's get through Kekai's in here.
we got Kekaizen on the mat. And then 84 will be done for the day. And then we're getting pretty close to the end of session 2 on day 1.
2 weights left. Yeah, crazy.
The NCAA tournament always flies by. It's so crazy how it's like lead up the whole season. And then you're like, all right, wow, that first day. And while you're still digesting day 1, boom, they hit you with day 2. And you're like, wow, day 2 is actually the best. And then you get tomorrow night is quarterfinals and semis and
Blood round.
round is what I mean. And that's the best night ever. And then you're basically done because
Yeah.
then you kind of cruise Saturday morning. Everybody's a little hungover,
Real chill.
whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, the placement bouts. Everybody's having fun.
All right, we're in. Pressure's off. We're gonna be All-Americans.
Yeah, everybody's letting it fly, and the arena is a little bit emptier. And then it's like now we just got 10 matches.
Yeah.
Producer Nikki's asking us about Dake going to 86 kilograms. I have not seen that yet.
How does producer Nicky
Oh,
know
should
this?
he go?
Oh, perhaps should he? Hey, that's a topic for freestyle season. We're 2 days away from that.
Yeah. Oh, the chat's into that, huh? I think, why not,
Oh, Uncle Hefe. Yeah, hey, chat, you guys can talk about whatever you want. I think we just try to make the watch party about the watch party.
yeah.
I think we make about whatever we want, guys.
I think
Bader?
What do you think about Ono, Spay?
if I'm Dake, I just go 79 for now. That's what I would do. Maybe work.
Or do you say test
No,
out
Nicky's trolling
86,
us.
right? And you're like, well, if that's something I'm gonna think about,
Yeah.
why not just do
Oh,
it?
Bronigal Turley. Turley's up 7-1.
Man.
They're reviewing something over here, Pinto Hartzler.
I hate these reviews. I mean, look, not the refs want to be doing them either. But it's like when the match is on the line and you're just giving everybody ulcers. We got 97. This is another 24-25. We saw that with Harkins. All right, Solers Brophy. Who you got? Shucks.
Brophy.
Brophy,
Solers.
Solers. I'll go Brophy. All right. Solers.
You're just doing that for TP and Esco.
Of course.
It's very bro.
And Brophy
Broy
was
hair.
at Southern Scuffle, which I was also at.
Oh well, all the more reason. Spay.
Oh, Nikki wants to know how close we are, what we're at push-up bet.
I mean, right now I got 10 and you got 5, but that's it. A lot of these bets were for later in the tournament.
I got none. Quadruplet. Why not?
yeah,
Yeah.
Infinite. Bray, you said Solers, and me and Bader said Brophy. I mean, yeah, I figured we'd be doing more bets, but we get so distracted by everything. And then Bader wants to bring up, oh, well, you have pole position in NASCAR. And I'm like, Bader, the next 20 minutes, we have to only talk about NASCAR and pole position.
Uncle Hefe is asking if Burroughs has decided what he's doing. I think publicly he has not. He was
there was an interview today. He said, I don't know.
He said he doesn't know.
I watched it. I may still have it up. I was watching it earlier.
If he doesn't know, then I don't know how anyone else is supposed to know.
Yeah, he said, I don't know that yet. That's what he said.
Wait, Mr. Mom.
220? 221?
Mr. Mom Podcast.
So, okay. I wonder, Mr. Mom, what would you recommend?
What does he want to do? Change their singlets?
Change the Iowa singlets.
Maybe make them like the Iowa women's singlets.
With the Hawkeye on the
With the
front?
logo on it, yeah.
I think maybe they need some new type of fibers. Maybe,
Maybe go back to like the cloth singlets.
maybe they should
What I
put
would
an
do is
X
I
on the leg.
would call the good people of Cliff Keen, and I would say, Mr. Keen,
Cliff?
tear down this wall.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they can do that. Max McAnally at 4-2. Minute and a half to go in the third period.
So
with
it's
Parker.
Pinto. So Hartzler's career is done.
Wow.
But
I
Folks,
thought he might have the ability to get one weird, sneaky year.
So redshirt 2020, 21 doesn't count, 22, 23. Oh, yeah, he could come back.
He's got one, yeah.
Hey, maybe it's not his career. I said they pour one out for Carson.
Yeah.
Maybe we see him back.
Yeah?
Pouring out for him.
Yeah, we could get Tiles back up in there.
Oh, yeah. All right, once this Kekheisen match is over.
Kekheisen up on Fishback. Bronicle coming back on turn. Look at that, 11-8 in the first period. Are you kidding me?
Man.
19 points in the first period.
I like it. Keep my eye on that one. Point score.
Yeah,
Fishback is
Kekheisen-
very tough, but Kekheisen, it takes him some while. We mentioned that, I think, in the last round. He's got to, wear the guy down, and then it's just like you break
Points
them
come
for...
faster and faster.
Yeah, the points just
Yeah.
come faster, whether they're broken or not. All right, Team Solar's up 3-0.
Parker with that 1 foot in bounds, wrestling on the edge. I like that.
This is a classic escape right into a shot, and what's he doing
Just
here?
pulling it in. Wow, he's just saying, get over here. He's like, this is my Scorpion from Mortal Kombat voice.
I want my
Get
I
on your
want my
hip.
fish
There it
back.
is. Maybe.
They give it to him?
I don't know, but he was.
Close. And there. That's got to be it.
Did he drag his toe?
Yeah, it looks
he
inbound.
did.
His toe's dragged.
Yeah, no, call him out. It's on the other mat. Kekheisen playing with the ref there.
Ah.
The ref's counting out 5. And you could see Kekheisen, he's laying on his stomach. And then his feet just go like 1, 2. He leaves him there. He could have done it at 4. 5, and he just kicks him up.
Spay, you owe an apology to Michael Eltondo. He said he already poured out good whiskey for Hartzler.
You already poured it out? Put it back in.
Now to find
Get
out.
out a straw.
Now to find out that he might be back.
No, stop wasting it.
Well, it's too late. It's gone.
It's not gone until it's down the drain.
I don't know.
Or in your belly.
Nikki's reading in Utah.
Ricky VW. You can check the description of the episode, but you can watch on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And yeah, so
Nikki's using some harsh
you
language.
can watch that over there. And if you want to hang out and watch party, come hang with us. That's what we're here for.
Get
Yeah, come to the Purple Bee Studios.
play a little
Austin,
donk toss
Texas.
while we watch with the many screens up right now. We got the Tiles, we got ESPN with the main feed, we got the Octobox. This is the last day of the Octobox, by the way.
got
Oh no,
late.
next session. is
Yeah, we got
Octobox.
Octobox tomorrow. Come on.
What am I saying?
4 quarters.
Octobox and then the dog bone.
Tomorrow is the only session 3, where us bloggers out there that are trying to follow all the action on the championship round actually get a Consi only point of the day, where you can take a breather and actually just watch the wrestling rather than care about all the results constantly.
I'm watching this Bergie match, and in the background, I see that Michigan athletic trainer with the
Skullet.
with the
Oh,
skullet.
beautiful.
Just an incredible skullet.
Somebody asked who Foca lost to, and it was
He
actually,
has not lost yet.
Yes, he has.
This year, not today.
Oh, I think
Yes, he
someone in
has.
this tournament.
No, not at the tournament. No.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's got one loss.
Oh,
and it's to the one and only Maryland Terrapin Jackson Smith.
Yeah.
14-7.
Oh my gosh, Allred's got Bergie on his back.
Oh, they could use some pinpoints.
Dude, that is crazy. There it is.
Oh, I got it!
That's a 12-5
Oh!
upset. Bader, sound the alarm.
Not ring the bell. Sound the alarm.
Sound the alarm.
The British are coming.
Oh, man.
Sound the alarm. It's the sound of the police.
Yeah,
That is air horn.
that air horn is...
Got you guys. What else you need? We got
Sad-
cowbell. We
Sad
got
air horn. And Allred was down, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Bergie's limping.
How about, do you have tornado siren on there?
Of course. Just give me a second.
Can you do like cheesy 90s dance club air horn? It goes. "Bow, bow, 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 bow."
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's not.
Tornado siren.
That's the tornado. Yeah.
That's good.
You got to play that when a cyclone wins.
Oh, okay.
He asked me if I had it. I got it.
Well, no, okay, yeah. I'm
right.
just saying, like, that's another thing when the Cyclones get a big win.
If the Cyclones get a big win, we'll save that.
How long is this going to go?
I think we can probably cut it.
This is my favorite when Bader's just like, is this annoying you? Shall I keep doing it? I'm going to do it
What
anyway.
else did
I
we
just
want
want to see if you're
after
annoyed.
sirens?
Any other kinds of sirens you can think of? Can you get a foghorn on there?
Of course.
What about a foghorn, leghorn?
Foghorn Lake. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, make sure they're not trademarked.
Yeah, dude, we already got demonetized a long time ago when we
From
played
when
the
we
Chili's.
sang the Chili's song, and it sounded
theme
just
song.
like the recording.
And they're like, this is literally what comes up when AI searches for the Chili's song.
Cat Guys are now up 10-2, building on that lead. Minute 32.
I actually just copyrighted that, so if anybody samples that from this
Yeah.
watch party, they owe me money. Or Flo, I guess this is all property of Flo.
Yeah.
Hey, bad news for us Brophy fans. It looks like we're going to owe some shups, Bader.
Well,
Solars is up 12-0 in the third.
what's that of?
That's a ship foghorn
That's the, okay. Foghorn, leghorn.
With the wind, you could hear the wind.
in the
of course.
wind, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're done with the horns for just a second. We'll come back, get some bagpipes or something next time. 7-2, Keckheisen leads here early in the third period.
What about a train whistle for the Panther train? Just in case.
we'll cue it up.
What
in
about
case-
the whistles?
I'll put Panther train whistle.
Yeah, Panther. See if they got a
What
Panther
about
train
the
whistle.
whistles that I put on my muffler that I learned from
whistle
Bub,
tip.
Bub Rub and
Whistle
Lil,
tips.
Lil Sis?
Yeah.
You know that whistle, they go woo.
Only in the morning.
Yeah, well, no, that's when you're cooking breakfast. It's too early in the morning. You should be up cooking breakfast.
Oh, it's like an alarm clock.
yeah.
It's just for decoration.
I was Oakland, California.
It's just for decoration.
And then it's like, oh, interview's over. Right, watch me peel out and then almost run into this dumpster.
Oh man. Bub Rub and Lil Sis.
Bub Rub and Lil Sis. Yes.
Stall and Keckheisen just going
Dude,
after him.
Yeah. Like when the guy's up by this much and the opponent is still just trying to like hang on for dear life, that's when you know.
This is
going for
Keckheisen-
her edge takedown. Man.
Into the table. And the score, they didn't flinch. That's Rob Cates, isn't it?
I think that, yes, that is
USA
undeniably
Wrestling's-
Rob Cate.
Yeah, he's got facial hair that you would not forget.
One of those little round.
The other thing about him that you wouldn't forget is the playlists that he puts together for Fargo and stuff.
Yeah, he didn't invent the mashup, but he pioneered it.
Yeah, he took the mashup to places that no one ever imagined.
That's correct. Keckheisen, though, I kind of want to point out that, like, there's a lot of guys, and I get it, like, HEW, you had enough wrestling, and they kind of just, like, tail off at the end. He's, like, picking up steam.
Yeah.
He is, like, I'm going to wrestle harder than I ever have because this is the last opportunities to do this on this stage. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just, like, a killer right now.
Yeah,
Chasing that leg.
22
There's 20 seconds. He could
Yeah.
coast to victory, save some strength.
Not
like,
what he knows.
It's like, no, I'm going to wrestle while I have the time to on this mat. He's cherishing this moment. That's a Schwab guy right there.
Yeah.
Looking like this will be a 14-3 major decision, and I think that's enough to sound the Panther train whistle.
It's Panther locomotive whistle button test.
Okay. There it is.
And I think it's time for us to take a break, compose ourselves. Bader's going to look up more annoying sounds on his laptop.
We got him, fellas.
And we'll be back
Put 'em
for
in the
some
chat.
more
What do you wanna
wrestling.
see?
We got 2 more weights. We'll see you soon. we're back, everybody. We got David Bray typing away on the keyboard. I'm Andrew Spain over here. Is David Bray flexing for everybody?
Yeah.
David Bray, Mark Bader.
There we
I said
go.
David
Right.
Bray twice.
That's right. Yep.
Mark Bader's flexing because
Getting new train noises.
you're getting new train noises and you're getting in shape for, they call it Masters.
Masters.
Yeah. You can watch Bader at the U.S. Open. We all will.
Come get some.
We're going to stop.
I invite you,
to challenge Mark
small
Bader.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old small guys.
To see if you
Come bring it.
if you can master Mark Bader.
Yes.
That's right.
It's good.
Jacob Cardenas. All right, we're at 197. This is the watch party. You got to go to ESPN. If you haven't picked up that by now, then I don't know. You're kind of lost.
Yeah.
But we are the second screen experience for you guys. Come hang out with your pals at Flow while ESPN broadcasts all of your favorite wrestling.
Couple big matches. Actually, I mean, 3 of these 197 round of 16s are pretty interesting. Barr and Munoz, this would be a big test for Barr, who was hurt at Big Tens. Trey Munoz, legit. He's an All-American.
And he was
then-
hurt earlier this year.
He was. And then Little and Beard, that's a big one. Kind of a coin flip there. Both guys All-Americans. And then Dean and Ruth. Dean, the higher seed, but Ruth, the All-American. So.
And Isaac Dean had a wild season. 7 seed, not hating on Dean or my Bronx from Ryder. He has wins that would justify that. He won the MAC, but he also has some losses. And I'm glad that they're rewarding wins. I'm not saying he shouldn't be seeded 7th, but if you're looking at, what the Vegas odds would be, they might shade towards Ruth despite these seeds. Ruth also has that pedigree. His older brother, Ed Ruth, he's Edmund Ruth. Ed, you hopefully know, is a 3-time NCAA champ, 4-time All-American for Penn State.
Yeah. He's not too bad.
Easy Ed. Little and Beard kind of the same way. Little, I think the 12 seems a little high. We talked about it, I think, last session. He's been a very consistent performer for Little Rock, and not a lot of blemishes, but I guess didn't win the Pac-12. AJ Ferrari happened to be in his weight class. And then he's hit with the 12, whereas Beard, kind of similar season, wins the EIWAs, he gets the 5.
EIW Space.
Love the EIW space. Jacob Cardenas is your winner at 97. You want to bring in the 84 bracket, maybe? And
Oh, I want to bring it in.
we'll just run that down? 'Cause that should be done now, right? Or we should have all of our
Well, Ruth and Dean are still wrestling.
quarterfinalists. Oh, yeah, good point. Everybody else is there.
All right.
That's the top side.
Top half
You see it there.
of the bracket.
Starachi, Cartagena Walsh. That's a tough one for Cartagena Walsh. He'll be back. I think he's got a high ceiling, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Jackson Smith with a big-time fall. That's big for the Terps. He's in the quarterfinals. He's probably not going to beat Starachi, but he is, if he loses to Starachi, he's right in the blood round. That'll be potentially Alex Clemson's first All-American while at Maryland as the head coach.
Big deal.
All red. 2 falls in a row. That's big for the Huskers and their team
All red,
trophy.
more like fall red.
I applaud that. Thank you, Bray. We need that
Yes.
kind of wordplay.
Boo. I need a boo.
Oh, there's some good. Those actually, it's funny to do the boo. Who did that? Like Michael Scott? Boo.
Oh, Beard with the takedown.
That's big for Beard. A lot of people did not have.
Are you booing Michael Beard's takedown?
No, I'm
Dang,
booing-
he was a
that
little
is
slow.
that is messed
He was
up.
booing your fall red. Plot moves on. That's big for the Cowboys. They're looking for a big trophy in David Taylor's first year.
Yeah, bottom half of the bracket. The big one that we're still waiting to see what happens is Dean and Ruth. And right now it's over. It's 4-1 for Ruth, but they're challenging. It's an overtime takedown.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens there. If Ruth does advance, he'll have Keckheisen. Congrats.
Yeah, good luck. I have Ruth, but I also had Rogotsky beating Dean. That was a screw up by me. So all the Ryder fans, look, most of my brackets are I'm hedging my own interests.
Okay.
I'm a New Jersey guy. I like those Bronx. I like Coach Hangy. I like when they do well. But I was like, oh, that's a good place to pick it up. Set Rogotsky over Dean. Good. I'm glad Dean proved me wrong. And I would be happy to see Dean prove me wrong again. Ferrari on the mat. Finally, ESPN gets what they want.
And we really all are, are winners in this scenario. As we
And
learned.
Beard not out of the woods yet, by the way.
Yeah.
Little is ferocious. I mean, that's a competitor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beard's going to take everything. Yeah, let's do tiles.
I'm gonna switch back to tiles. I was just thinking about it.
You were just
Big tiles guy.
Nikki. Who's your 97 in heavyweight?
AJ.
Oh, Nikki's got AJ Ferrari. He's clearly taken marketing 101.
He's got an advanced degree in wrestling marketing.
We're just getting ready to. I'm good. I'm ready.
Wait, did they're back? They waved it off.
Oh, they're wrestling. So
Dean
good,
and Ruth are wrestling again.
good challenge by Hangy.
Okay. Yeah. This is when everyone's like, don't throw the YOLO brick. I agree 99% of the time, but it's like, well, what if you're right?
Yeah.
Beard under a minute, still leading 4-1. I don't think anybody has riding time. That would surprise me.
Bar Munoz is at 2-1. Munoz had a reversal in the second, and then Bar escaped. So Bar will have choice heading into the third. Taking
Yeah.
care of some blood, it looks like.
Riding time not a factor, so this is going to be one on their feet, and what Little needs is a takedown and ride out. They're running low on time, and Beard can run. I don't know how many stalls he's got. Actually, I can see. Track wrestling lets you do that.
By the time you look it up, it might be over 8 seconds left.
Oh, wait, I picked the wrong thing. Yeah, one stalling, that's it. He can keep stalling. He's got plenty of stall.
Michael Beard into the quarterfinals.
Michael Beard! Mountain Hawk fan. Steve Space smiling.
Yeah.
That's my dad. He's an alum.
Good win there for Beard. And
He'll
my
see the
attention
winner.
now on Bar Munoz. Bar on a shot.
The winner's gonna get Beard.
Bar close to the takedown. Munoz trying to scramble his way out of this.
What's interesting is in the dual meet, Bar put it on Beard.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the start of like Bar being a dude, like, oh, Penn State found another one.
Yeah.
Not found. I mean, Bar was good for a long time. but
They
it
got
was
another
like,
one here.
Now he's just going to level up and just whatever. But
He's human.
yeah, he's human, you know. Things happen, and you know, maybe Beard didn't wrestle his best, and
Wow, Munoz. Dive roll.
that was beautiful, beautiful defense.
He's in the best position he's been in this scramble.
Yeah, look at him reach back. Can he pivot?
You think the crowd's gonna go nuts if?
This will be the first loss.
Yeah, not nuts, but I wonder if there'll be any kind of
Be some cheering.
reaction.
Looks like Ferrari got a takedown on Andy Smith, the GOAT, as Christian Piles would say.
I wonder how many people in the arena are aware of that. You know, there's so much going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're looking at the screens, computers, and everything else.
I think the arena's pretty locked on this Penn State situation.
Yeah. Ruth and Dean are in tiebreakers, and it looks like... Is it tied now?
Man, Bachman denying us the opportunity to hear a tornado warning. He's down 7-0. He could still come back.
Shoemate Zawarski. If Shoemate
Just put him on his
went...
back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Zawarski was leading, and then Shoemate came back.
23-26 in the round of 16.
Dude, Shoemate's crazy.
Man, he crazy. Ferrari. Man, Ferrari's so hard to score on. When's the last time he got taken down? And he also hasn't wrestled, like, hardly any matches, but
Yeah, he didn't get taken down much. Oh, Andy Smith in on a shot. Man, Ferrari.
just like, nah. His hips. His legs. And who got it? Ruth?
Ruth with the hand raise there.
Okay. So I did pick that, but kind of begrudgingly. It'd be a good story if Isaac Dean made a deep run. I hope he comes back. He's only like a sophomore, though, so.
Overtime for Munoz and Barr. Hard fakes there from Barr.
Get ready for Dean's season.
Barr putting a lot of pressure on. You know, if he's hurt, which he does have, looks like maybe a hamstring or something taped up. He's not really wrestling like it. Still a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a good sign if you're a bar watcher. So Zawarski reaching back, he's trying to catch Shoemate, riding too high. Yeah, it's a numbers game when you're a guy like Barr and you can keep shooting like that.
Barr in deep. Pretty decent position to finish this.
Munoz trying desperately to scoot those hips up. Cut the corner, but Barr's so deep on that near leg.
And that looks like it.
That'll do it.
Josh Barr moving Penn State to 19-0 on the day.
Killed him a bar when he was on the Sioux.
Man, I think it was 3.
And I
3?
kind of feel like Kirkfleet's going to win this round.
Davey.
I have a good feeling about Kirkfleet winning.
I haven't sung the Davy Crockett song in a while, but thank you for the save.
Yeah, that's one of those songs you don't really keep singing once you get past a certain age.
No, I just remember elementary school teacher explaining, well, this is the way the frontier people said bear. So we're like, what the heck is kilt a bar?
Yeah.
He killed him a bar?
Yeah.
That's not words.
That makes sense. Unless he was like,
Yeah.
what's that hatchet lady from Prohibition?
Molly Hatchet?
Is that her name?
I don't know. It's a band.
Yeah, I was like, that's a band. That's like a metal band or a heavy, hard rock band, right?
Yeah, 70s.
There was this woman that was going around like,
What's he
during
doing?
Prohibition.
Did you see that?
Why is he doing that?
AJ, he's just getting a little workout in.
He's just getting his head right in that hip there.
Some ab workout.
Oh, I know you're talking about like Six Chops from whatever. She has like an old-timey name.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah. Yeah, Molly Hatchet.
killed her.
Where
bar.
did Hatchet come from? Where'd that name come from?
Might be from that. I don't know.
It just says rock.
Ferrari doing a headstand, LOL. Glad Uncle Hefe's been in here the whole time with us.
Yeah, Uncle
Appreciate
Hefe,
you,
that
dude.
was nuts. I really want to clip that out.
Like, here, how about this? Is this something? I don't know. I don't think that is anything, AJ, but hey, I like the creativity. Try stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, we got stout versus stout. Brother versus
Oh,
brother.
it's stout.
All right, who you got? Stout or stout?
I got Pitt.
Oh, well, you're supposed to play along with the
Oh,
judges.
stout. I got stout. Man, what a crappy situation. Who's older? Do you guys
Yeah.
know?
Hey, by the way,
Maxed
Nikki's
out.
197 pounder AJ Ferrari just advanced, so that's sound the alarms. Big congrats. Big congrats there.
He's not exhausting the scoreboard, nor is he lighting it up.
Yeah, but
Oh, the horseman, Jared Haught, sitting next to Jared Frere.
he is lighting up the riding time clock, though. Look at that.
Approaching 2.
It is impressive to just casually one hand, like, no.
Uh-oh. Little
No,
grimace?
Yeah. For a second, I was something wrong, but he's fine.
Yeah.
Buchanan Novak. So this is Novak for Wyoming. Buchanan used to be at Wyoming. Mm-hmm. And this is an opportunity to show Buchanan you made a mistake.
That could be.
But Buchanan's still a big favorite. 2 seed, 15 seed. Shoemate's still up 8-3, trying to get a ride out in the second period over Zawarski.
That would be huge for the team race.
Yeah. Brother versus brother, 0-0. Not very exciting. So 5-1 is how Ferrari gets the victory. Lizzie Borden, HXFG. See, if you just talk around people long enough and you say stupid stuff, eventually they'll be like, this is what you mean. Lizzie Borden is the one with like 6 chops to the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
5-1?
Hey, look at the replay. The replay gets it.
What's he
They
just-
know what they're doing.
I got
Doing a
you, Bray.
handstand?
Bray, you were thinking of Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks.
Okay.
When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
That's not who I'm thinking of. Hold on.
No?
No, hold on.
What?
I'm thinking of Caroline Nation.
Carrie Nation
Carrie
says
Nation.
Ross Ogden. All right, so he read your mind.
Carrie Nation, Hatchet Granny. She was a radical member of the temperance movement.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she would go into bars and just start smashing all the bottles with her hatchet and
I
stuff.
don't like Carrie
She
Nation.
killed her a bar. That's what I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
killed a bar, as
Yes.
in like
Yeah.
a bar that serves
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah. That's where I was.
All right, I still think you meant Molly Hatchet the whole time.
I did. Man,
Olympic champion Gable Stevenson out on the mat.
gosh.
Gaben Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson.
He's wrestling an All-American.
All right, so Stout leads Stout 1-0, keeping you guys updated there.
Shoemate, that is huge, getting
Oh.
that guy into the quarterfinals if he can win
Take down
this.
Stout. 4-0.
Mac.
He's maxed out.
Did Ferrari win? Yeah, of course Ferrari won. He did a headstand mid-match.
People love the headstand. Basic Gestalt says, Ferrari headstand, I'm dying. And then 6 laughing emojis.
Yeah.
AJ did the splits.
Did he do it afterwards?
Yeah, he did the
Oh,
double
yeah.
birds.
You got to do double birds in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki's nervous for AJ, but it's like all the Ferrari heads that have been watching him know that like if he doesn't do something weird, that's when you get nervous.
Yeah, that's when he's off
Is he
his
feeling
game.
okay?
Yeah, like no double birds, no split, no talking about his deadlift.
Dude,
What's Gable?
yeah, who's Gable chirping at?
Oh, he's doing a little.
What? How is it 2-0 in the first? But
He's running Slav off the mat like
He's
so
just
is
destroying.
is that all
over.
stall?
Yes, 3 stall
Yaroslav
calls.
Slavakus.
3 stall calls in the first 45 seconds of the match.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's not a bad tactic.
I
don't know what.
If
What
I'm
do you do?
Slavakovsky, I'm not.
You're not shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
You're
you shoot on him, you
score.
lose, and if you engage too much, you just. Yeah, he's gonna get.
It'd be
DQ'd.
frustrating if you're Gable.
Yeah. Maxed out in on another shot, trying to take his brother down again. It's a little bit overkill, Mac.
Gable trying to do something.
Hey,
All right.
get that toe
Finally.
in.
Yeah.
Finally gets the takedown.
Rogatsky Brno in a crazy one. I mean, Rogatsky doesn't wrestle non-crazy matches.
Yeah.
Ooh, Feldman Keeter up on the mat.
Yeah, that's
Getting
interesting.
ready to start.
That's some shups are on the line.
Buchanan for a tilt.
Ross Ogden, he knows a lot about knife and axe wielders. The famous knife company K-Bar, so famous, is named after a mountain man's diary where he wrote that he had K a bar. So killed 1 bar.
Okay. So that guy's diary, he had a lot of shorthand.
He's like, K a bar. I mean, you probably don't have much to write with or much paper, so it's like your diary for the day has to be very, very efficient.
Ben Keeter
Keeter
up 3-0. Yeah. Buchanan 6-0 lead over Novak. Didn't
Producer
get the,
Nikki telling us stuff. He's just saying stuff and then be like, don't say any of that. Like, all right, we'll sit here, listen, and then be
Yeah.
like, okay, psych, nothing to add.
Man. Mac Stout.
Takedown for Buchanan, make it 9-0 in the third.
7-1 for Gable and continuing to march forward.
Oh, let's see if I assume he did, but never got word if Bronigal came back with or completed the comeback against Turley. Turley was up and then Bronigal was up, so I assume he continued. Yes, he did. 18-9. So Jackson Turley, All-American for Rutgers, great career.
Oh
Pour
my
one out.
gosh, Gable.
If you are going to pour expensive liquor out for an All-American's career ending, then you have to do it now for Jackson Turley.
I think oh man, they're calling fleeing there.
Is he gonna get
That's it.
qualified?
DQ.
He just got DQ'd
With 43 seconds left?
in the first period.
Yeah, Slavakovsky's like, I didn't come back for my 6th year for this.
Man. Gable is nuts.
Yeah, we'll do a quick break and then come back for the end of the NCAA Watch Party Session 2. We'll see you shortly.
Buchanan.
Yeah, we'll go to a
Buchanan's
quick
gonna
break.
win.
No, I know. It's like, man, we're not. Yeah, we're done, right?
Not yet. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
David Bray, Andrew Spey, Mark Bader, not two David Brays, like I said last time. We're coming to the end of session 2 of day 1. That means we had a full day. We started at 10 Central, 11 Eastern, right? Did I get that right?
Nope.
No?
11.
12?
11 Central.
11
noon Eastern.
Central, noon Eastern.
But it's
Tomorrow is
It was 10 Mountain.
11 Eastern.
No, today's the same. Tomorrow and today are the same.
Tomorrow, the morning session is the same, but the night session is a little later.
Yeah, I don't believe you. You're trying to trick me. Well, the point is, we're at heavyweight, and we got Ben Keeter up 7-1 on Nick Feldman, and we had a push-up bet. And who did I pick? Where is it? Oh, yes.
You picked Feldman.
Bray picked Feldman. I picked Feldman. And Bader, you're the only one with faith in the Hawkeyes. I mean, you are.
I wouldn't say
Hawkeye
that.
Bader.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I would not either. Two of my allegiances are being challenged right now, the Terpies and the Mountain Hawks. It's Seth Nevels and Owen Treffin.
Ooh, did Feldman just get that takedown at the end of the period? No.
I say neutral. Oh, ring the bell for Gable Steveson. He got a DQ. And Nikki, our producer, got another lineup legends win. So, Nikki, you're 10 for 10, right? 10 for 10. Not bad. I hope everybody else's lineup legends is 10 for 10. For those that aren't, well, it was free, so no big deal.
Nikki, if I were you, I'd go ahead and make an offer on that houseboat.
Yeah, at least put an irrevocable down payment down.
That's what I would do.
Luffman Schultz looking for back points on Luffman.
Trying to squeeze him in there.
Ooh, did you get him, or was it
so.
just a 1 count?
Oh, is that a takedown?
Rusty
Is that
Gray,
free?
Rusty Gray says that Yaroslav would never wrestle for him if he was the coach. You can't back away like that. Don't care if you get pinned.
I mean, sure. Look, I get that sentiment, but Slavakovsky is like a 6-year senior.
He's an All-American.
He's an All-American, and he's wrestling Gable Steveson, and his arm is in this big old brace. It's like, what are you going to do, kick him off the team? He's got potentially 1 more match left in his entire career.
He's an All-American, and he's not even an American.
He's an all-Belarusian. Bronigal and Serber. Oh, wow, this is rough. Serber down 7-3. Could be the end of Serber's career. You could pour one out for Serber. Donnell Washington, Ross McFarlane, and a barn burner.
I think
He's got a fever.
I think that the guy that poured out the whiskey for Hartzla, he can just consider that. He could just designate that to Serber at the end of this match.
Yeah, if he doesn't come back after
You
this
transfer
period.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like get that one's now that was actually Serber's.
And when you think about it, like, if you just pour a couple out now, like, I don't advise it, but there's
Save
going to be
yourself the trouble for later.
there's going to be All-Americans. You can just keep a tally and keep track of that. Frabel Stemmet, 2 of my faves.
Yeah.
This is one, end of the road for Stemmet, I think. If he doesn't come back, he's losing to Frabel 8-5. Stemmet is senior, I believe. Hopkins, Thomas. Those are the Conci rounds. Man, Feldman going hard at Keeter, but Keeter just too much defense. So it looks like it's going to be Keeter moving on. Which the Hawks need. They need some good news. They've had Parko went down and Teamer went barbecue.
Yep.
Not fun. Respect Teamer. Respect anybody that lays it on the line for as many times and for as long as these wrestlers have. But tough to get it going his senior year. Injuries. Had to miss some matches, and it's tough. Tough sport. So at 97, running down, we got Cardenas Solars. Solars beat Brophy. That was a battle of 24 versus 25 seeds. So Solars the 24 seed going against the number 1. Beard beat Little, so Beard vindicating his seed over Little. It was a great bout. Barr pulled it out over Munoz. That was a great bout in overtime. AJ did AJ things. Kind of a low-scoring bout. Beat Andy Smith. It was maxed out, correct, over Luke?
Yep.
Yep. That was he maxed out the Stout brothers. Who won in Shoemate, right, over Ryder? That was 23-26. 97 got kind of blown up.
Yeah, Seth Shoemate into the quarterfinals.
So you
Was
have
that 26 over 23?
the 23 over 26.
Okay, it's not an upset.
But yeah,
No
no
bell
upset
ringing.
bell. So a 23 seed and then Solars, the 24 seed. But they both have tall tasks. Shoemate's got Buchanan, and Sollers has Cardina. So that's 197, and now we're in the final weight class. Treffin leads Neville's 7-2. That's Lehigh versus Maryland. Kirkley just 3-0 over Hoffman, so might not get bonus. Good for Gavin Hoffman. Those are two seniors on the mat right now. Schultz leads Luffman, another pair of seniors. Heavyweight clears out an absolute ton. Colbert on Heinzelman. Heinzelman on a shot. Heinzelman's a senior. Colbert's just a freshman. He didn't get into the lineup until the last week of the season. And Heinzelman gets 3. So Vader, how's the team score looking?
Team scores: Penn State, guys, in first.
Okie dokie.
Whoa.
38.5, followed by Nebraska, 26.5. Oklahoma State, 24. Iowa, Minnesota, and Ohio State tied in fourth. 8 points, behind. No, 6 points. 18, 6 points behind Oklahoma State.
We're not going to check your math. You just lie.
Thanks. Then Illinois, Northern Iowa, Cornell, and Michigan round out the top 10.
Virginia Tech.
I'm gonna pull
Tech,
these up so,
Penn,
people
Indiana,
can look
Lehigh,
at 'em.
Purdue, Maryland,
Yeah.
NC State, Iowa State, Oregon State, Rutgers, Navy, West Virginia, Little Rock, South Dakota.
Yeah, you can look them all
Stanford.
up on TrekWrestling.com.
Or just
Missouri
look them up
29.
right now on your
Or
screen.
look at the screen right
Hey,
now. That's
team
your top
scores.
13.
Oh, that changed. That's an extra point for Penn State since it was refreshed since I read them all.
39.
Yeah.
All right, so they're not doubling up on second place. Like
Kirkfleet just got the win there, so not too bad.
Kirk of Leet.
So is that his 1 point? Is that the one extra point? It must be.
Yeah,
Because
advancement.
it's been a second for Barr.
He'll take on the winner of Heinzelman and Colbert. It's Heinzelman leading right now, and Colbert's got the trainer out looking at something on his leg. Treffin taking a lead, although we got blood. I'm guessing blood time. Usually when there's like a stoppage, you don't know if it's injury time or blood time, but both wrestlers are standing. Somebody's getting like a nose plugged up or something. People talking about AJ Ferrari in the chat. Where does he go next year?
You know, when we were at Pac-12's, Coach
Smith.
Coach Luke Smith was kind of alluding to that being a possibility. He's like, we'll have to see what AJ decides to do, and he knows they know he has options. We'll see. We'll see what AJ does.
Yeah. I mean, Cal State Bakersfield did what very few programs were going to do, which was take on the risk of, AJ Ferrari. And AJ has talked about it, and, he made mistakes. He's gone through a lot. And whether or not you want to take on that risk depended on the institution. And Cal State Bakersfield put a lot of resources and attention into AJ. And, they did it eyes wide open, knowing that if AJ has an opportunity, he's a young man. He needs to make money. Or need to.
I think
how it
AJ wants
goes.
to make money.
Yeah.
I would say
Everybody
that's it.
in that age. It's what
I
college
mean,
is about.
I want to make money. I want to make
I'm
money.
in it for the love of the game. This is,
But you still want to make money. I said I can double your salary today, Spay. What'd you say?
don't.
Okay.
I want that grind set mindset. Like, make me earn it more.
Man.
Now we got Trumbull Pitzer. This is a good one. ACC battle. T. Rums and Mr. Pitzer. And got the nose plugged up. And Owen Treffin. So Lehigh gets 2 quarterfinalists. I believe that's all they got. They got guys on the backside winning. Still alive. But 97 and heavy. Both transfers, but Beard's been there for like 3 years. Treffin's been there for 1 semester.
Dude, how about Penn State, 20-0?
It's really good.
Yeah. You run out of things to say about them, right?
They're really good. I just keep saying that.
And congrats.
Man.
It's going to keep going for a while.
Yeah, we obviously got a lot of this tournament left to see, but man, unreal.
Will AJ go back to Iowa where his brother is?
We'll see.
It would be a little surprising, but also not the craziest thing.
Yeah, it was not a not a great ending there last time. So
The splits and double bird, but it'll be a different team. 2 years will have passed since that incident, essentially.
by the way, people are criticizing the Hawkeyes' performance, pretty vigorously.
For sure. Like we said, they get the most attention.
It is worth noting, both Iowa and Oklahoma State came to the tournament with 9 wrestlers, have 8 wrestlers still alive, and 5 in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So it's,
It's still neck and neck. You
and
saw the team
that's
scores?
that's actually not true yet because
Hendrickson?
Hendrickson has not yet advanced. But if Hendrickson does, so it's like everyone's super high on Oklahoma State, and it's new things going on. It's exciting, but like you can't. I mean, you kind of got to keep it in perspective. Like,
This is the message board meltdowns that we see. This
Yeah.
is, Iowa fan. I don't know what the Iowa message boards are like right now. I'm not going to open up those pages.
Hendrickson with an arm bar. Now, there were expectations that for this first day of the tournament that Iowa hasn't fulfilled, but you can say the same thing about pretty much every team except for Penn State.
Agreed. And that's the wild thing about Penn State. Usually when you get all like number one, top seeds and stuff, it's like, well, there's only one way to go and it's down.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't outperform a number 1 seed. But right now, Penn State's matching. And Hendrickson.
19.5 bonus points today for Penn State.
That's a second place
yeah.
guy
They picked up an additional national runner-up on the first day.
on day 1.
That is nuts.
Good luck.
Hendrickson, man.
Twisting. Oh, now just
Okay.
I know. I'll
Quarter-
crank a power half, whatever.
Quarter Nelson,
Quarter-
big
yeah.
deal. It's a junior
All right.
high move.
You got to your stomach. I'm just gonna go back to some stuff.
7-0 first period for Hendrickson. That guy looks just impossible to wrestle too.
Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it's not something that I think I don't want to put any effort into doing content like this, but if you just do a list of like the guys that go 0-2, like that's like crazy.
Yeah.
So many like guys that are in their 6th year and stuff like that with the COVID year, and they come back and it's not in the cards.
It's tough.
9-0 now for Hendrickson with the reversal, and I couldn't get that.
swipes.
That was, man, I thought he was gonna get that tilt. I didn't have much to work with, and he almost got it.
Look like a claw.
Tinker, this heavyweight for Cal Poly, Tinker, he is so tall.
Yeah. Hey, I'd like to point out that people are finding Flow Sports' coverage of the NCAA tournament from Yahoo Search and Bing.
Bing, big Bing guy.
So, I mean, look, yeah, surprised.
I didn't even know Bing still existed.
I don't know that I would be able to find Bing, but
I'd have to Yahoo search that and then get back to you.
Yahoo search.
I'd have to go. What was it? Lycos? I'm trying to remember some of the
Yeah,
old.
yep.
You had Lycos, Alta Vista. Let me go ask Jeeves, and then I'll
Ask
tell you how to
Jeeves.
find Bing. How do I Bing that? Hold on. Ask
What was
Jeeves.
Bing? What was that thing? They're supposed to like.
Supposed to take on Google.
Yeah, no, they were trying to have a different angle. I forget what it was.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
it was kind of like what Google, how Google searches now. It's like, we give
There's
you
a
more
pin for
information.
Hendrickson.
All right, pin
Yeah.
points. So that's big for the team race.
Couple more
We
bonus
gotta-
points for the
yeah.
Great American Hero.
And then we find out who wins the Doug Villaro Award.
Yep.
That's when you truly are ready to end a broadcast
Now
day.
it was Pitzer, right, in the first session.
It was yes, Mr. Pitzer. It won't be Mr. Pitzer in this because he's in a 3rd period battle with Trumbull, and Trumbull's got legs in. And that Trumbull was a tall 97. He's still a tall 285.
Bing was like supposed to help you make decisions. There was an angle.
The decision, yeah.
Was that what it was?
I think
By the
you're
way,
right.
remember-
By the way.
Remember Trevor Tinker? I was telling you he's tall. I just looked up his roster page. He's 6'7".
It's very big.
Yeah.
Got a 1.5 foot on me. Almost.
Bader, who was the tallest guy ever to wrestle in Missouri while you were there? You weren't there for Dom, were you? Because he's not that tall.
No, not that tall. There was a kid named Brad Lind who was a 97-pounder, was real lanky.
Got some length to him. Mullen.
Dante Stone, he was really tall.
Okay. So we're down to,
96'4".
I think all the champs are done except Trumbull and Pitzer. But we still got some consies to go, and they're just moving consies to all the 8 mats. Mm-hmm. And this is the day, this long first day. This is if you're in the arena and you're working on like media row, press row, and you're like, oh wait, they still have consies to go.
Yeah.
They're just throwing them out as fast as they can on all the mats. And the worst thing in the world is like, okay, there's like 2 of the last 2 end up getting backed up with injury time or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And so all other mats are done, and then you're like, you look at the bout board and you're like, wait, there's still another one after that?
Dude, Salazar Volker is a crazy consolation match.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you do a list of barbecue. That's for someone else can do that. I'm not interested in
Yeah.
that. Bucknovich, this is another bittersweet, notable thing to watch, but this could be the end of the Cleveland State Viking wrestling program.
Yeah.
Bucknovich maybe a slight favorite over.
I don't know how that's.
Ming.
I don't know how that's the sweet part of the bittersweet. Maybe just bitter. That'd be just probably a bitter thing to watch.
Yeah, just a sucky piece of garbage thing is
Yeah.
a better way to put it. You're right. Nothing sweet about it. Trumbull wins all the championship side
Oh,
matches are
Volker
done.
went body lock, but they went out of bounds. That was nuts.
Ooh.
I think that 0-2 project is probably for Jen Kui for the barbecue list. You know.
Oh, so you can throw some glissies on the Barbie?
Yeah, but, yeah.
Some glissies? I don't like glissies.
This also could be the end of all the times for me to reference Isaiah Salazar's Endless Salad Bar. They do serve glizzies there, though.
Tough things to go through, Spay.
Nikki doesn't appreciate it either. I don't care if I'm the only one on the planet Earth that likes it.
It might be.
You should care, says Nikki. All right, well, Spay against the world, as usual.
I think that was just a bell for fun.
I think that says all the front side matches
Okay.
are over.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Trumbull and Hendricks. So here's the brackets. Still need a couple of updating, but it's Stevenson Schultz. That should be fun. Stevenson has only wrestled. There was 125, about less than 4 minutes of mat time, and he's into the quarters.
That's crazy.
Keeter Treffin, that's a good one. 4-5. They have not wrestled ever. Kirkfleet Heinzelman, that's a Kirkfleet, and then Trumbull Hendrickson, probably Hendrickson, but you never know with Trumbull.
You never know.
Never know Kevico.
Well, that's the end of our round of 16 matches.
That's it. We still got to find out the Doug Valero Award. Are we going to
That's
stick
true.
around?
No,
or
we should stick around.
close out
for-
our broadcast day.
Yeah. I think we could probably announce the Doug Valero tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll put it in the notes. We'll lead with the Doug Valero Award.
Oh, what a great place to start tomorrow. And AJ's.
They're showing AJ.
Headstand of the split. ESPN, the people in the ESPN truck are like, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but put him on. Like, he's going to close things out for us.
That's right.
As they kick it to Sports Center. We'll be back. Will I mess up the times again? 11.
Noon Eastern.
11 Central, noon Eastern.
All right. Join us right here live in the Purple Bee Studios.
Purple Bee, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Been
Yeah.
a fun day. 2 more full days, and it only gets more exciting from here on out. Today, maybe the most boring day.
But still
It's just
pretty
a lot
awesome.
of long. It's long, but
Yeah.
tomorrow it's like
Pretty dang good.
fire, 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 fire. From
Yep.
here on out.
Let's do it. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.